Hello, everybody, and
Hello.
welcome. Great to see you all. Guys, I was having some mixing board issues since last night, and it looks like we got a new one right off when the show started. So I got my work cut out for me after the live stream, but I need to ask right now, guys, can you hear us okay, and can you hear the music playing as we're talking? Actually, if you can hear the music, I should think, because there's two things. That's what's weird. Hey guys, it's great to see you all. I hope you, like I say, yes, excellent. Okay, thank you. I just needed a temporary fix to get us through tonight. Hopefully this should hang out through, but we'll give it our best. So great to have all you guys in here. Nice to see you all.
Yes, we seen you guys chatting way before our live stream started.
Yes.
That's good to see, guys. Thank you so much. It's good you can kind of reflect from each other and talk and chat and ask already questions for each other in the chat.
TriStar Traveler says, hey, finally home. Only have a little time to spare, but missed you all. So great to have you, and hope you had a beyond fantastic time. So great you could make it. And my buddy Lincoln Central Coins, how are you, my friend? Because I know he doesn't get to stay for all of it. So I just wanted to say a big hi to you. Great to have you in here. And it's great to have each and every one of you guys in here, and I am going to call out all you guys' names in a minute, because you guys deserve an arena-sized welcome for the amazing people that you are. Thank you out of the billion-plus channels, everything that goes on in life, that you chose to spend a little bit of time here. And whether it's 2 minutes, 2 hours, once a week, or every night, we really do appreciate you choosing it to spend it here. So thank you so much, and it's great to see you all. I see some new faces, some returning faces. And it's just great to see that mix, and hope you guys are mingling nicely. Once again, guys, anybody new here, no self-promotion of any type. Please instead be good to other creators, and I'm sure they're going to be good back to you. That's the best way to get to know people, is to put your best foot forward. Tonight is Tech Talk Tuesday, guys. Our favorite night of the week, I'd say, arguably.
That's right. And we have heard many of you love to be here on Tuesdays as well. So thank you for that. And thank you for letting us continue this.
Yes. My God.
That's right. Well, I see a lot of people from yesterday, and I just wanted to mention that, guys, if you haven't checked yesterday's live stream, really suggest you do prepare for a takeoff with RC airplane pilot Ryan and his crew. Amazing community in the chat. Check that out.
Yes.
A link is up above in the corner, and of course featured on our homepage as well. That was a really amazing conversation, and I even told him today,
Why are all my volumes coming on? They should all be muted.
Felt so fuzzy and warm. I like it. Really did. It's such an amazing community.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great bunch of people. Had such a great time and great conversation. You couldn't ask for a better evening. So that was a real treat. So, and definitely got to keep in touch with them. So, and the community as well. So many great channels in here, man. I'm just watching them all pass. And guys, we're flying up there. We're over 80, and we're getting up there. So please hit that like button. Please tweet it out, guys. Why did you disable ratings?
Well, because we decided to get together with Creator Protest and get YouTube's attention, which seems like it worked.
Yep, that's right. Here's the link for it all, guys. By the way, I'm posting in the chat right now.
That's right. If you still want to be a part of it, hashtag Creator Protest. Let's remove or at least review the policy on YouTube or likes and dislikes. Check that out. There's instruction video there as well, and that's why.
Yep, exactly. And it's a great cause, guys. Once you hear more about it, the whole argument in a nutshell is that the dislike button has become outdated and is used more as a bully tactic and not for its true original purpose. And it's the only social media left with anything like it. That's the other part as well. All others have abandoned any ideas of it. So they're moving in the right direction. It got YouTube's attention, and they are discussing what to do with it. And one of the options, the big option on the table, is to get rid of it completely. So, or people might have to fill out a form to be able to use
anything different than the way it works now, I think will be more than welcomed with YouTube creators.
Yes, because it's anonymous. That's the thing about it. It's the last anonymous tool that can cause a channel problem. So.
That's right, guys. Well, it is Tuesday Tech Talk, so we will take all the questions, and we are not no experts here. So you and I have questions, and you and I have answers. It means that anybody can answer the questions as well in the chat. We're all here together. Let's grow together and learn together as well. But before we do that, well, Andrew's going to do a roll call. Of course, hashtag Blue Ridge Group selfies already coming into Twitter.
JR for life, Roy. Just letting you know, Puša Studios, I'm here, but fighting a big headache in this flu, so I'm just sitting back tonight, my friend. Not a problem. It's great to have you here. Hope you feel better. We all just got that, and it's one awful disease. So I hope you get better really soon. So.
Yes, and well, guys, we are also getting hit with a big snowstorm. 40 centimeters of snow, which I don't even know how many inches it is. It's like 2 feet.
It's 1.3 feet.
A lot of snow is supposed to be here in the next 24 hours. We're already being hit with that. Schools are canceled for tomorrow, so kids are happy. I don't know about parents. But the good part about it, we won't have to get out of the house because I don't think we're going to be able to get any much further than the door tomorrow. So, yeah, well, stay warm if you're in Ontario. If you're in Quebec and Canada, stay warm and be safe. And, of course, like and share this live stream tonight if you are watching. And if you're new, please subscribe to us and ring that bell so you know when we are on next. And we are on next every day except for Saturday. We're here 6 times a week from Sunday to Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, except for Thursdays at 1 p.m. And yes, we're here waiting for you with content, with interviews, with Tuesday Tech Talks, and of course, shout out wheels.
That's right, guys. You can find our whole schedule on our About section, so definitely hope you can check out more of all the stuff we do. We got some big channels coming up, and we've had some channels that aren't as big but so interesting. We've had Emmy Award-winning guests. It's unbelievable. We've covered the gamut. It just seems like, and it's just getting better and better, meeting so many more new people. Last night was a great example of that. Once again, I have a headache yesterday. That's why. Oh, Vexicor. Well, I hope it's better today. That's an awful thing, a headache.
Yeah, it's and the big virus is hitting us here tremendously. We're still recovering from our virus at the end of the week.
Yes.
So we feel for you guys as well. Well, hello everybody. It's me, Brian is here. Chalky Orange. Orion Star, guys, remember hashtag Blue Ridge Group selfies. Post your selfie on Twitter with the hashtag Blue Ridge Group, and we are going to be showing it off during the live stream. Great way to connect with each other and being shouted out as well.
And there you can self-promote, guys. It's a great place for it. You want to put up something behind you of your channel. You want to put on your merch or anything like that. It's a great place for everybody to see what you're doing. Just please remember to use the hashtag Blue Ridge Group into it so everybody can see what you're doing. It's become such a thing. It's grown out of such a fluke and became so, I don't know, I want to say for our level iconic for us.
Yeah, it is, and it has become a tradition, I think, for lots of you guys and for us as well. We love seeing you guys' faces and connect with humans behind the channels because that's what we're all here about.
That's right, guys. That's right. We're no memberships, no club, no nothing. It's just a bunch of YouTubers celebrating each other, so... Jeans Bazaar. Yeah, you're blue. That's right. You're blue.
That's right. And speaking about blue, we do have a merchandise right for hashtag Blue Ranch Group available for you. Mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, and even socks in plain blue, and of course in a custom-made seamless Blue Ranch pattern as well, available with a special code, free shipping for US, love all, up until Friday included. Check that out.
And also we have our other one, our limited edition right now going as well.
That's right. Love yourself and love all special edition pillows, mugs, and t-shirts in red, black, and white. All for you guys for special gifts, but also just for loving yourself and the ones that you love so much. And also a very limited edition of Push Studios stickers and mug. Yes, that's right. 2 stickers for one. Also, with the code LOVEALL, free shipping for US up until Friday, February 15th. There you go. Links are in the description as well if you want to check them out later on.
Hope you guys can check them out. Xenia has been working the clothing and stuff and actually really doing a good job onto it. I got to give her credit. That's something we always laugh because the leggings, I always thought, I don't know. And guess what was our biggest seller? So,
yes.
Thank you, little llama Laura. You're so sweet. So great to have you guys, man. We just hit 100 in here and we're climbing, guys. So once again, guys, we're just at the beginning and there's lots to come. Everybody learns here. And remember, guys, there's no question too small. We don't have all the answers either. We're all in this together, but hopefully together we can all come up with some answers for you, which we usually do. And it's just listening to all the questions and answers is a great way to learn stuff for your channel. It's just going to be nothing but tips and tricks for the whole time, which is, we're all in this together. Thank you so much, West Haven, always and forever, for tweeting it out. Hope you're well. Great to see you, Gene and Jelly. Thank you, Jelly Duck, for the congratulations. Thank you guys for all the kind words, and I think it's just about time to start calling out these names.
Yes, and that's a clue for you to like and share, and if you haven't yet, and of course, hashtag Blue Ranch Group Selfie up on Twitter for watching us afterwards.
Beowzer's in the house. Beowzer, what's going on, my friend? I was just talking about you yesterday, how much I missed you. I know it's been crazy lately. I feel awful, man. So awesome to see you in here, though. So much love. And Kelvin Clymer's in here as well. Haven't seen him in a little while.
Yes.
Late night for him, but always great to have you in. Always great to have you in. Alrighty, guys. Let's call out all you amazing people in here. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get on the echo, guys. Let's do that arena size welcome for all you amazing creators here. And thank you so much for joining us once again. And I want to say a great big hello to Xeon. Xeon, Wheels, West Haven Always and Forever, Wally's World of Toys, Vexicore, TriStar Travelers, Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, Tim's Brew, The Shiny Collector JVB, The MX Guru, The King, The Creator Spotlight Show, Texas Rider, Syntax AI, Stingray Steve, Sparky and Eliza, Space Galleria, South Texas Prepper STP, Silent Wolf Adventures, Sherry V, Rosie Darkstorm, Rebranding Me, Resorian Bucks in the house. Guys, Resorian Bucks been with us since the very beginning. Great to see you, my friend. We got Pretty Jay's channel, Plain Jane Experiments, Patrician Fishing, Orion Star, On Target Fishing, Nicholas Poulet Outdoors, Nez Lover, hey, it's been a moment, how are you? My Family Garden, Mrs. Go-Karts, Looney Circus, Little Llama Laura, Kristen Lee Awkward, Kiwi Matt Reacts, we got Kidney Jerked, Kelvin's Chaos, Kelsey Bernard Music, Kathy's Crafting Friends. I'm so bad with this. Oh, I love you. I'm so sorry. Just My Fish. Jump Pick is in the house. Johnson Joy. Jelly Duck 100. Jason NG. Izzy Fam. It's Me, Brian. I Crazy Ja. Icebergen. I'm Hooked TV.
And thank you to Zova Plays for supporting us through Super Chat.
Thank you so very much. That is much appreciated. Really do. Thank you so much. Who's Your Back Outdoors is here. Holsher Fishing. Oh my God, I can say your name usually. What's going on with me? Gussie Wells is here. Got Grudge Turner. Grady Fishing. Good Times Outdoors. Going On Grumpy. Go-karts or going fishing. Once again, it's good to see you again, and I always love your name. Gina's Bizarro's Ghost. Ghost Rider. Gene Chambers. Frozen Fury 009's in here, one of our past guests. There's the man with the lightning fingers on guitar. Fitting to Grub. Farm All Fanatic is in here. Boom! Like he says. That's right. Boom! Every time. Fame Made Me Rich. Eileen Villieu the Fam. Elite Fitness. Disney World Adventures. Destinations Chronicles. Dark One. Crystal UD. Cruiser Mac. Crimson Gen.tv. Crew for Life. Confidence Plus. Chalky Orange. Carmelita James. Butterfly Whispers Paranormal. Brian Eyes Gaming's here. Bossy. Big Rob, aka Godfather Scratcher. Beyond Trees. Barrel Boy Woods is here. B. Owser, my buddy. We have ATGH Travels, another one with us since the beginning, and a past guest. Great to see you as well. Alex, the Blue Man reviewer and gamer. A Life at Home. Tornado Gaming 234. Welcome to each and every one of you guys. And if we missed you, please say hi and highlight our names so we can show you. Like Dano's Toolbox, great to see you, great to see you. Icebergen is in here. Sherry V, great to see you.
Sam's Garage, welcome.
Stephanie Menza's here. UK Scrapper.
The King, Greedy Fishing.
Sam's Garage, how are you? Great to see you here.
Rosie Darkstorm here as well, good to see you. Big Rob. Gary, of course. Jay Plans Vlogs, one of our past guests as well. By the way, her link of her coming to our show is up above as well. Casey Green, looking healthier, yes, a little bit. JC No Limit, Looney Circus, thank you so much. Thank you all for the love. Awesome people here in this live stream. Love Push Studios, love you guys as well. Thank you so much, Looney Circus.
That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Web Family 46, how are you?
Wheels is here, You Do It is here. Ghost Rider and AC Designs. AC Designs, welcome to our house here. Welcome. And guys, if you wonder why do you have blue wrenches here for everybody, because it is a philosophy, it's not a status.
Alrighty guys, this is not a shout out night in any way, but if somebody's really close on this one, we do get them over, and since he's only missing 7 away from 1K, let's put Wheels over 1,000. So that's 993 guys, that's only 7 to go. Let me just paste that link in the chat for you.
I got it.
You got it? Perfect. There you go guys, so let's take Wheels over 1K. That one we can do easy. That shouldn't take very much at work whatsoever, so. 993. Ooh, that is close.
That's right, and that's what we usually do on Sundays and Thursdays when we spin the wheel. But guys, if you're so close to the milestone, we just can't pass it up.
HSFL Paranormal, great to see you, my friend. How you doing tonight, John? Always great to have you in. Always great to have you in.
Gabriel Z is here as well. And
there you go, guys. There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Wheels. There you go. You got 1K. Very well done, my friend.
Panic D Paranormal Histories here, our friends.
That's right. Past guests. Been with us since the beginning. So great to have a mix of you guys in here right from the beginning. Nice to see you, Sean, Marianne. Hope it's both of you together. Awesome couple. Whatnots Reviews. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's me, Brian. I believe I showed you, but I don't mind saying your name again because I like it a lot. So.
And Mrs. Go-Karts joining us as well. Thank you so much.
Great to have you in here. Great to have you in here. I see you got a blue wrench now. Now you're all set. That's what we need. And guys, we got 103 in the chat right now. That is fantastic.
That's right, and that means it's time to look at those selfies and get your questions ready. If you do have a question, just a reminder, put @Puša Studios or #Puša Studios in front of it so I can see it, copy it, save it, and we can ask it during the show.
There you go. That paid the tax man all right, if I may say so myself. Very well done. Very well done indeed, guys. So yeah, throw some emojis in the air for Wheels. Celebrate his 1K victory. Remember, guys, it is not an ending. It's just a beginning. So now that you're in the 4 digits, now it's on to bigger and better things. You got this. So there we go. That's enough echo for a little bit. Guys, like we say, tonight is our favorite night of the night, and we like to share with as many people as possible. So please, if you haven't, tweet it out. It really does help us out a lot. And if you can hit that like button. And also, guys, if you can DM a couple of friends and tell them to come over and check us out, that'd be awesome. I promise we'll treat them well, blue wrenches and all, and they'll also get to meet some people along the way. Remember, guys, tonight is not a support stream, but feel free to mingle. Just no asking for support in any way. No, none of that stuff. Most of you know that already. There's always one or two that says, "Oh, I didn't know it was the rules," and some don't. I'm going to cover that actually in a minute. I'll go into that part a little bit more, but just be good to each other. Check out other people. Say nice things about them. I'm sure they're going to check you. Not only do we not allow people to self-promote in here because it can get annoying with some of them doing it, but it's also a great way not to get support from other people. That I can tell you, and a lot of people here will agree with me on that. So put your best foot forward. They will see it. Good news and bad news travels equally fast, so always make sure you're associated with the good one. I'm going to check those selfies, guys, in a second. I'm putting up the link. It's not too late, and we will check back periodically. Love seeing you guys, seeing what you got going on. There's the link. Please make sure to use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you. And if you don't have Twitter to do one, that's okay for the moment, but try to get Twitter because it's the greatest tool for YouTube, even though I'm not a big fan of its user interface. It is an incredibly powerful tool for getting out to your followers.
And you can also add your selfie on Instagram or Facebook. In fact, if you do search for hashtag Blue Wrench Group on Instagram, you're going to see a lot of them there as well. It's just we do feature the ones that are on Twitter because we want to incentivize you guys to create your Twitter accounts.
That's right. Marcel said, made a vid of my coffee mug that he got from us and going to upload tomorrow. Please DM us a link when you do, Marcel, please. I definitely don't want to miss that, and that's so kind of you. Thank you once again.
That is awesome. Yes, it went all the way to New Zealand so quickly.
And Grady Fishing says, how do you donate like I see some people doing? Once you're set up with you got to go through the AdSense to donate, right?
No, you just add your account,
registered, okay.
Register your
I forget because we were set up before we did it, that's why, so then it goes through automatically that way.
Yeah. Big Heck, hello.
Yes. Oh, Gussie, yes, Audrey recovered from the flu. That is so kind of you. There's a channel we haven't met that long ago that's just been such another one of those great fits.
Yes.
You know, positivity and that and everything, just unbelievable. Hoping I could get you, I don't look at channel appearance. I can turn it on. I think I followed your advice. We'll try to through it, yeah. So Xavier will take questions, and we got to watch how we do that because then we get flooded with ones asking to do it, but we'll see if we can work it into something so we can bring it up. So just give us a few minutes and then post that again, though.
And you do it brings a good point. Twitter is amazing for connections, so is LinkedIn for weeding out the trash. Yeah. But that's very true because you can see what the background of the people are, and you know that's great to know that to collab together. Definitely.
Bossy, if I donate through here, does my actual personal name? No, it does not.
No.
It will just be your channel name.
Yeah.
What about the subreddit? It's almost has 50 blue wrenches, and don't forget Paul Brown.
Yes, that's right. We do have a Reddit account for Blue Wrench Group. Very nicely done by GWAG 2G, which is basically Gene Bear. I'm sorry, I can't.
Congratulations, Looney Circus. Congratulations to you. I was just while you were getting that listening.
Yeah, and we do have Discord as well, so if you want to join us, and that's 2 places where you can share your videos as well, and chat with each other.
I just put them all in there.
Oh, you already did. Awesome. So yes, and of course, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those places. By the way, we're almost 1,000 on Instagram and almost 1,000 on Facebook, guys. I think we need like 4 or 5 in both of them.
There, guys, there's all our links. Then if you guys haven't joined them yet, please do. Help us break the... Did we hit 2K on Twitter yet?
Yes, we did.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. We did.
Yeah, that is awesome. And guys, do that when you're checking out channels. Grab everybody's social medias, not just ours, everybody's. Grab whatever they got. If you got it, grab it. It's the best way to network, to grow. Brenda Klein, so glad to hear you are feeling better and everybody is healthy. I hope you're having a better day as well, and just a lot of love to you. You're another one that's just so positive and the kind of people, you guys are the kind of people we were always wanting to attract into our channels, so it's a pleasure to having you here.
CJ Nerd is here as well as Lynn's and Brian's Journey is
Wow.
here too.
We're still over 100 guys in here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Where did I see it in there? Where did I see it? Just in time prepping is in here. Great to see you, my friend. There's so many great channel guys, and Kidney Jerk seems to be really enjoying herself in the live stream since she first came. Love having you in here. Love having each and every one of you guys here. Buses we Jill, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Bam Coombs is in the house as well. Good to see you.
I love his live streams. I have so much fun in there.
Yes, that's right.
Guys, we're already kind of semi-made it public. Things happen in life and that, but we are still trying to shoot, guys. We're really pushing it. We're trying to push for 10K by March 29th. And yeah, that's not a lot of time. But, I mean, a challenge is a challenge, and we have somebody we want to try and invite on the show, and we set a goal for ourselves that we wouldn't do it till we hit 10,000. We really would like to try and hit it for our first anniversary of live streaming. And I'm hoping you guys can help us out and really reach into your whole niche, your fans, everybody, and try and help them get to know us and bringing them in so everybody then gets to know your friends, and they're all growing from each other, and so on and so forth, and try and turn this into like a gigantic networking strategy so we get to 10K and you guys get up hopefully a couple of thousand. That would be amazing. We all do it together. So
that's right. Panda's photographer is in as well, and guess who?
Who?
Sticky Butts. Sticky Butts.
Oh.
Sticky Butts.
Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. Sticky butts is here. How are you, my friend? How are you? Great to see you.
Violet Cobrad has joined us as well.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you to each and every one of you guys for coming. Guys, this is, like we say, our favorite night of the week. We sit down and just talk with you guys for 3 hours. Just get bombarded.
Yeah, I got your question, Dark One.
Gabriel Z, yeah, I got to talk to him, yeah. I got to message him there. I haven't talked to him in a week and a half. He's okay. As far as I know, nothing has changed, but yeah. Oh my God, Jack Scrap. I'm almost at 3K.
Ooh.
Oh, it's your work. You guys never have to thank. A lot of thanks to you guys. I mean, everybody in it. We're all in it together. And I mean, you know, every time like great channels like you guys are in our live stream, it helps us as well. But you guys earned it. That's all on you. We just do little commercials once in a while that help get some people to notice how amazing, to get over to have a chance to see how amazing you are. Oh, that never gets old. Sticky Butts, that's awesome. I'm glad because I never want to stop doing it. And I'm, you know, I mean, I really, really love that intro. I'm not kidding you here. You know, I mean that. Oh my God. Let's see, guys. Yeah, we're going to take a look at selfies.
Yes.
Let's hear one more time, guys, because it's not too late. There's lots more time to get them up there. There's the link, a selfie of you watching us. If you can't do that, selfie of you, upload it to Twitter, and use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group, guys, so everybody can see you. I'm just opening up one other window here on the side that I forgot to open, and then it's off to Twitterland, guys. That's right. We're going off to Twitterland. There. Oh, yeah, there's lots in already. That is great. That is great. Love seeing them. Wow. All different kinds of things going on, and I'm loving it. Oh, my God. Jolly Die. I love this one. You got me really hungry now. Alrighty, guys. There you go. There you go. Wow.
We had actually Pop-Tarts today.
Not sponsored, LOL.
My lovely husband got me some Pop-Tarts.
That's right.
But we don't have those kinds here.
SLC Farms, you made it. Great to see you. Great to see you. That's awesome. Welcome. I'm a big nut for anything Farm Channel. So as Farmal Fanatic, he's the pinnacle for me on Farm Channels because he's my great buddy. But I'm always looking to meet new buddies, and I love Farm Channels. So let's see here. Sorry I can't join tonight. We were at the Banff Mountain Film Festival.
Nice.
But our hearts are with you. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Wood Pigeon Outdoors, guys. Jason and Gills. Have a great time, guys. Have a really great time. That is awesome. How cool is that?
Awesome. Sticky Butts,
nice.
That sounds great.
Perfect, man. Hope it pays off in droves for you. I'm sure it will. Destination Chronicles. Wow. Very nice. Farmwall Fanatic and boom! As he says it. Oh, he's got energy, man.
Well, I gotta apologize now for all of you that are having their headphones on.
And yes, if anybody didn't see me last night on Canadian Drone Hub, I was on with Cab 7 and Roger, of course, who are both a little more snow on the roof than me. So I was trying to fit in. Well, thank you for bringing that up, Gary. I didn't have that.
Yeah, there was a couple of selfies like that circulating yesterday. A couple of screenshots as well, guys. Check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what they did with my husband yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, King. I didn't mean to go through your earbuds. Little Llama Laura getting a kiss.
Aww.
Oh, Delicious Red Apple, how are you? Great to see you back. Great to see you back. Yeah, I know Vexicor.
Yes, that was a fun night yesterday. Look it on our Twitter, and it's retweeted with a link, so you can check out all the fun stuff that was going on.
It was a lot
night.
of fun. That was amazing.
Awesome.
Who's your back? How's
yes, this is the oldest one. That's amazing.
About to eat supper and watching Blue
with
Wrench.
a blue wrench in his hand. Love that.
Lots of love to you guys. Lots of love to you guys.
Just everything. Just hang around. We're going to talk a lot about what to do with YouTube channel. Just hang around and apply it to your channel, and you are going to grow.
Brenda, Syntex, and Syntex AI. So much love, guys. Thank you both for tweeting it out. Guys, if you haven't tweeted out, please do. It really helps us a lot. Helps you guys. We're all in it together. Casey Green. Excited to try out the new gear. Wow, Insta360 1X. Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Thank you so much for this. Oh my God, the 2 alpacas.
Oh, guys, how are you doing?
Oh my God, guys, the 2 alpacas, past guests from season 1. Amazing. They're amazing people. Oh, this is awesome.
So good to see you. How have you been?
And Ben Coombs, definitely. We'll talk about that. Tweet us. We can talk about that for sure. Vexicor. Oh, I'm loving it.
Some new channels joining us as well. Yorkshire George is here as well. Elf Lord's Journeys. Welcome here.
It's great to see each and every one of you guys in here. Tonight, if this is our night for Tech Talk Tuesday. It's 3 hours. You guys can just hit us with questions about YouTube, shooting video, editing, photography, tags, whatever you can think of about YouTube. And if we don't have the answers, we'll figure it out together. So, very nice, Vexicor. I'm making a little special mashup vid tomorrow and uploading it on Feb. Oh, for Valentine's Day. Oh, great.
Nice.
Very good idea, actually. That is a great idea. Z, we love you. Well, we love you guys too. Look at this.
Oh my God. Isn't that cute? And they're not sleeping. They're not sleeping this time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gone digging. How are you?
How do you even get those things on,
you're
on
amazing.
those little ones? Oh
yeah.
my God, so cute.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Awesome, really great.
Awesome, Panda Photographer. We'll check that out. That's cool. Love your tutorial, so I definitely want to check it out.
Oh, this is great. See, now, guys, this is when I always talk about this is the place where you can self-promote. John jumped right on the, and well done for doing it. And because he had just changed his logo around that time we started doing this. And he just started getting his new logo and everything. And him with us. Always love it. So smart. That's what I like. Take the bull by the horns.
SLC Farms got your question, too.
Good Cemetery's gone bad. Wilma, get the beer and popcorn ready. Our show is about to start. Good Cemetery. Oh, that is so cool.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
Oh my God, watching Puša Studios is the best cure for your freezing bones. Well, isn't that awesome? Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I really love it. Thank you so very much. And you guys keep them coming in. That's great. And here's the link, guys. And even if we don't see them right now, we'll be checking back periodically. So there you go. Once again, guys, a selfie of you watching us. And you can't do that, a selfie of you, and upload it. But please use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you.
That's awesome. Panda photographer, all fancy tonight.
Yes. Wow, looking good. Looking dapper. Very, very nice. Very cool. The king of selfies. Marcel, there he is with our mug all the way in New Zealand.
Oh my God, that is so crazy, guys.
Yes.
This is a mug from our merch with little blue wrenches as well in a seamless pattern there. And it traveled all the way to New Zealand. Marcel Harding, the painter, the artist. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
That is so cool. Thank you so very much. Hey there, Stacy. Here we grow again. Great to see you. Great to see you. Kimmy Reacts. Just had some in my frozen Coke.
Yeah, because it's plus 30 Celsius there.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw a minus in front of there and you're almost at us.
Yeah, I offered some snow.
Alejandro Perez. Look at that.
Aww.
Hanging out with Potter. Puša Studios and the Blue Wrench Group for Tech Talk Tuesday.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Look at that sweetheart.
What a baby. What a baby.
Wally's World of Toys, thank you for popping in.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Carmelita, how are you? It's not too late.
Good to see you.
Oh, my God. Doing multiple giveaways all the time. But tonight I'm taking a break from filming and watching Tech Talk. Well, thank you so very much.
Oh, Panic D, thank you so much. You're getting rain. We are getting snow. 40 centimeters. Almost 2 feet here.
Well, closer to 1.5, but yeah.
Well, we'll round it up. But 40 centimeters, nevertheless.
That's such an answer. No, 4 feet. No, they only said 1. Well, it's close enough for rounding it off.
Well, 40 centimeters is coming down on here.
Oh, my God. I'll be back. You want to take over for a second?
Yes.
Audrey and Chris, I think, are...
well, our kids are very excited that tomorrow is no school due to the snowstorm. It is a snow day here. Everything is closed. Ontario. Most of Ontario and Quebec is closed for education tomorrow. So imagine what is going on in the houses tonight. Well, guys, getting the questions here. So more than welcome to put them in the chat, please. Just remember to put hashtag Push Studios if you're on your phone, or at Push Studios so I can see it. It colors orange and it's easier for me to catch it and answer it during our show here. There are some questions that I can already answer. Dark One asked about, is there a desktop program I can use like Social Blade that doesn't require Firefox or Chrome as I use Edge? As far as I know, Internet Explorer or Edge in the new version have extensions as well. Not really sure, and I think that there is none for TubeBuddy or vidIQ that is an extension for Explorer, but you can use the desktop version for TubeBuddy or vidIQ. You just go on their website, and when you sign up, you can use all the same features just as part of their website setup and not as part of extension. So it doesn't matter really if you're using it as extension or as a website. It's all the same analytics and information that you can get. So even if you do use Internet Edge, you can still use all of these programs. By the way, guys, if you don't know, if you haven't visited our description part of our video, check it out because there's lots of useful information, some tools for you that are free to sign up that you can use to improve your channel. And you know what, just by doing that you are gonna be doing a great service to your channel and to your growth, because there's a lot of things that can help you even besides all the questions that we're gonna be talking tonight. Lady Dazed, hello. Oh, well, thank you, Kuzerback. No, he hasn't yet, but thank you. I think he's saving all the compliments for Valentine's Day. Uh, who knows how to create intros? That's a good question that I'm gonna put back in a chat. Butterfly Whispers Paranormal asked who knows how to create intros. If there's anybody willing to help, or you guys know a website that can be helpful for that, please put it in the chat. And any question that pops up here, please put your knowledge, your skills, your experience in. That's what we are here for, is interchange our skills and experience and talk all together about it. Liam's Play World, hello, how are you doing here? Good to see you. That is awesome. It's me, Brian. So good to see. Guys, if you do have questions, put them in the chat, and maybe there's specific something that you would want to talk about. We can also cover that and share the screen and do a mini tutorial. Silent Wolf Adventures said that he can help with intros and direction. So there you go. I love it, guys. This is what I love about this community and this Tech Talk Tuesday, is that we can help each other. Butterfly Whispers Paranormal. Get in touch with Silent Wolf Adventures, who can help you with intros and direction of which to go with that. So Silent Wolf Adventures, our pro for intros and direction. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's me, Brian. Thank you so much. You guys are gonna make me blush there. Syntax AI group past 2 nights in a row. Okay, we'll check that out. Definitely, we're gonna definitely get back to the hashtag Blue Ridge Group selfies during the night. This is a night when we do it more often than other nights, because this is just us and you guys in the chat. So there's more opportunities to chat directly with you. High Country Fly Life, hello, good to see you too. And right away, we also had a question that we already covered partially, but I think it's always good to repeat it. And I'm gonna just mention it just in a second. Marcel Harding said, your awesome advice about making longer tags is giving me huge views on my uploads. I'm so glad to hear that. This is amazing, guys. When you give us a feedback about how our tips have worked for your channel, that is great for us and great for people that are joining just now, so they know what works for you guys as well. Artie Morbid,
another guest back from the beginning here.
Good to see you.
So great to see you guys back together. So many of them in one time like this. This is awesome.
Yes, it is. That's amazing. Gussie got a new coffee grinder. I'm on the loose. Love that. Dodo, yo. How are you?
Hiking Deep is here. How are you? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Just adding to the question about intros, Hoozerback says, I found out that YouTube has some great music strings for intros. Been using them myself lately. Yes, that's a great suggestion as well. And just talking about that, CLC Farms said, if I want music on my videos and don't care about monetizing, is that okay?
Like using like published music?
Yeah.
Like, well, first of all, definitely got to check. I'll show it again. I want to show people because I've been hearing more and more people getting hit. I'll just do the fast version of it. Let me just get Creator Studio open up, guys. Just take a second. I just don't want to show our first part, but I'll bring this up and I'm going to show you exactly where you can go and check for it, and then we can get into more if it's a good idea or not. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, guys. If you're going to use published music, make sure right away you go at the bottom of the classic right now, and right down at the bottom you're going to have Create, and go here, and it's going to open up this tab. Once again, here is where you can get the music for your videos royalty free. It's been verified by YouTube, so you have no worries with it. And there's some with attribution and some without. Attribution means you have to paste whatever it says in the description, crediting the author. And some are without. You don't have to post anything, but it will tell you. And you can also pick, guys, by you got genre, you got mood, you got instruments that you want featured, the duration, and of course then once again attributions. So, and you can just play them here on the side and see which one you like. And if you like them, just come over here and hit download, and that's it. You're good to go. If you're doing published music, always go to music policies right here. And this is where you're going to type in the name of the song that you want to use, and you're going to be able to find out almost instantaneously if you have the right to use it or not. This is the listed ones here, but it's got millions and millions of songs in the database. So if we go, I don't know, Faded Alan, yeah, sure, why Alan Walker. If you use this song, like say this song, if you want to use it, you can use it on your videos. It's viewable worldwide, but you can't monetize the video, meaning the monetization all goes to the creator of the rights holder, I should say, because it's not always the creator that gets it. Whoever has the rights to the song will get it. And the same thing if you perform a cover of it, where some of them you can't. I'm trying to see if there's one that just might pop up. No, but there are some that will say Ozzy Osbourne, I know, is a great example of those, unless it's changed recently. Let's see here. No More Tears. There's one of Ozzy's bigger ones. I can probably show you an example quickly of one that says that. You hit the search button. Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears, if you want to use the song. This song is blocked in 249 countries. That means if you put it on 249 countries, won't be able to view it, which is pretty much the entire free world and then some. And you can't monetize your video. If you do a cover of it, it's viewable worldwide, and you're eligible for revenue sharing, means that you can apply to have it shared revenue between you and the rights holder. Please, if you're ever going to decide to use published music, take the few moments and go here. Once again, go to your creator studio and right down at the bottom, music policy. I don't know if they've incorporated, I don't think so yet, into the beta. I don't believe.
No.
So, yeah, for the time being, it's here, but that might move. But don't put yourself in a bad situation and get hit with a copyright strike. That's before anything. I just can't stress that enough, because a lot of people do get copyright strikes, and they just could have found out within 5 minutes of here. So
yes, and just because you're not monetized doesn't mean that you can't get copyright. You can get
Exactly,
copyright
that's
even
what
if you have 10 subscribers. You know,
Yep.
it doesn't mean anything for that. A good practice is also to, if you're not sure, you can also unlist the video, like publish it first on private or unlisted, not
Yeah.
on private, on unlisted. So then if there are any problems, you can see it there. But definitely the first step is to check out before you even add any video to your to any audio to your video. We, for example, we have MU free music for your videos that we're using all
Yeah.
throughout our season, and he just came up with a new playlist with our new songs, by the way, today. So check it out.
The biggest thing, guys, and I want us to really stress this at home, even if you don't want to monetize now, you might want to down the road. It's always good to monetize. You can shut it off later on. The biggest thing is once you're monetized, you have access to a rep. And if something ever goes wrong, like we had,
Yeah.
you're going to be pretty thankful, because without that, your channel's just down and out and you got nowhere to go to. So it's worth it to do that just for that sake. That said, avoid my advice is pretty much most of the time is to avoid using published music. We've only used it on one video, and even then I'm still not always happy with that. We had to, because the whole video is built around that song. But I whenever you can, it's best to find original music, because rights can change, and something that is you have entitlement to at one moment might change once another one buys the rights to a. Because sometimes they don't buy it song for song. A company might buy a whole catalog of music, different artists, different songs. All those songs might fall on the same artist, and bango, all of a sudden it is monetized, and that has happened as well. It's a very tricky road. I always just, if somebody asks me for my opinion, is just try to steer clear of published music. As years ago, what happened all the time in YouTube. I don't think there was a motorcycle video out there or serving that didn't have AC/DC thunderstruck by it at one point or another.
Yeah, and
You know, that's
talking
why.
about AC/DC, you actually can use it with share profits. you would be surprised, but you can use actually. But that's why.
But that could change also tomorrow.
That's
they
very
could sell
true.
the rights to it, and then all of a sudden you're banging. Well, why do I have a copyright strike?
Yep.
Well, it changed.
Very true. Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC, our guests from
Welcome.
yesterday's in the house. Welcome.
Great to see you. Great to see you.
Yes, guys, if you missed yesterday's interview, please check it out. Amazing interview.
Oh yeah, we had a really great time. Lots of fun and lots of great discussion about RC World and about YouTube as well. It was a good mix of everything.
But it's photo.
Why are my volumes all coming up tonight? What is going on? I don't know. I can't even share anything. There it is, though, guys. If you haven't checked it out, definitely make sure to find your way back and see what was going on. It was a really awesome night. Oh my God, hey, Joe is in here, Mike. It's just a reunion of everybody from back when.
I know.
I love it. I love it.
It's
So
a
great to have.
homecoming.
Yes, exactly. And you guys are getting to meet the new ones and ones that came in between and all that. What a great mix of creators, guys. Once again, as we always say, this is our favorite night of the week. So here, just talking shop with you guys.
And
how many copyright strikes can you have? You can have 3. And if you don't have any for 90 days, if you get one, you don't have any more for 90 days, and that one is removed. But it's happened. Well, one of our guests had 3 copyright strikes overnight, woke up, and his channel had been terminated. You know, YouTube is a fickle beast, and there's no contracts with anything. So there's not much to decide on to if things go wrong. So you really got to be in good stand and keep yourself as far away from trouble or problems as possible in here.
SLC Farms asked, can you download the free music to your phone, or do you have to have a computer? I'm not sure. Your
phone.
You can, the library YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sure. If you're asking about MU, because that's what you're talking about, the link before, yes, definitely, you can. Sure.
Yes, exactly. The only thing is with the phone, to get the music from YouTube, you'll have to go on not using the Creator Studio app, but the actual page itself. That's the only trick with it. So
yes.
That's right. Hey, Joe, the originals. That's right. Trophy Shot Outdoors, how are you? Great to see you.
He chilled. Hello. Welcome here. We had a guest yesterday representing aviation. We love it as well. So welcome here.
He's in the chat right now. Great time to connect with him. Check him out.
Mrs. Green Thumb is here as well.
How are you doing tonight, Mrs. Green Thumb? Always a pleasure to see you.
Trophy Shot Outdoors is here. Awesome. Okay, well, that's about the music.
Buffering, I'm noticing too, guys. There is a bit of buffering tonight, as usual. There's a lot going on lately with all channels. That's YouTube servers. If you do, as Xavier says, if you buffer, don't suffer. Hit F5 if you're using PC. Use Command R if you're on Mac, and that will refresh you. We wish it wouldn't happen. We don't like it, but we got absolutely zero control over it, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Dark One. We do appreciate. And I seen your comment tonight, Dark One, as well. So he's been implementing some of the tips and stuff like that.
Yes. On target fishing, yes and no. On target fishing said a quick Google search will bring up music creators that allow you to download for free and use their music as long as you list in the description section.
Asterisks, though, big asterisks. Double, triple check them that it is from the sources, because there is lots of scams going around with YouTube channels starting up and claiming that the music belongs to them when it doesn't. Then you put the wrong attributions in the chat, or they're not open at all, and that causes a lot of problems.
Yes, unfortunately, there are lots of scammers like that on YouTube, and that's why we're sticking with MU Free Music, because he's trusted. We have been using him for all of our season 2, constantly putting out new music out there, but you definitely gonna know what you're using. Just because they claim that they're copyright free doesn't mean that they actually are.
And there are some good ones, and I like Technetic Beats is another good one. Technetic Beats we know of. He's great as well. You know, there are some good ones. Just those ones we know already, but yeah, just be careful. Yeah, I hate those scammers, Brandon, on his game. It says exactly. Pauline Newman's in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Just a tip for people who use music on their videos. Put the link of the official music as a credit to avoid copyright. Exactly. Yep. Put in proper accreditation, but remember, a credit doesn't count if it's already copyrighted. Listing the entitled holder doesn't help either. So
yes,
just always remember, because some people do think that once in a while, and they will say that. Well, I got a copyright strike. We'll say Aussie, but I did put his name in the description. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
No matter, it doesn't unless he sent you paperwork dictating and signed, or the holding copy. There are signs that they gave you permission. There's nothing you can do with it.
Because they get royalties for playing it, and that's what the copyright basically is. And otherwise, just crediting them doesn't make them money.
Because years ago, when it was just getting used all the time, this is what it's come out to today. And that's why it's a blanket law, and that's what hurts, because then a lot of people do get hit with it. You know, get caught in the gray area. So, you know.
Crew for Life,
hey,
hello. SLC Farms asked, should I delete the videos that have music in them even though they don't have strikes?
Well, that's a hard one to answer. If they don't have tons and tons of views and they've been up for a while, maybe re-editing them with something else is a good start. I would first go and check though and see if they do have any strikes any claims against them, because sometimes it doesn't get you right away, either. Just check that first to make sure you're in good standings. It's hard to say. I mean, if it's not, they might stay the same then forever and you're all good. It's a hard one to answer. I don't want to say don't and then you get hit with a copyright strike 2 months later, or say do it and it never would have. It's a gamble.
Make sure that you know what you're using.
Yeah, exactly.
And what can be potentials of using it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Green Thumb, well, every Tuesday we do have all of this information, and all of before Tuesdays are in our playlist featured on our homepage. Lots of useful information there. Tutorials about Canvas, thumbnails, hashtags, tags, optimization, and all of that. And any questions, welcome here today. We are here and you guys are here live, so that's what we can do today.
And once again, guys, there's our schedule. Everything is laid out for the week. And every Tuesday, guys, this is going on. And like we say, it is our favorite time of the week. We get to spend so much time directly with you guys. Do you have a next question, hon?
Immortal Hourglass asks, should we have our face in our thumbnails?
Yes, whenever possible, yes. And positive faces. And God help me, everybody's been here any amount of time knows who I'm bringing up, but I'm going to do it. Because I do that. I have a couple of go-tos because I don't need to look each time. I know where to go to show you exactly what we're talking about. And that, for the faces and many others, is a fantastic channel and a fantastic story. Is Linus Tech Tips, guys. And they are the ones who really sold us on it, like pushed it home. And always look at the big guys because they're the ones who spent the money and the research and they got the connections to find out what is working. They can do the real R&D for us. This is what I'm talking about. Overstated faces, lots of facial expression into it, visible eyes. The AI is trained to look for things that we look at as human beings. And this is kind of a way of jumpstarting the AI. I don't want to say trick it, that's not fair. But the over-exaggeration really sends home that look that the AI knows what to do with it. And people don't realize it sometimes, but you could have a very positive description title for your video and a very angry-looking face that's very pronounced angry, and that's enough for the algorithm to hit you on limited monetization or push you less. So that's how intuitive it is. So really put a lot of work into it. Faces are really, really important.
And I always suggest, if you're not sure, there's a great feature out there called Google Lens right now, where you can upload a picture and it actually scans it for you.
Yep.
It reads the text, it says if it's a face or not, it actually can see the face or not. So if you're not sure, it's actually pretty neat. Check it out just so you know what actually AI is looking for. Google Lens app, check that out. It's really neat and useful too. Crew for Life asked, should we add a brand on a thumbnail?
I'm just going to just one side. I just want to answer. High Life Country brought up a really good point from a while ago. Is it okay to use like not so much original music but a remixed version? Sometimes it'll still come up with copyright claim. Exactly. And sometimes it's so guys, sometimes even beats that are made up, they've been hit with copyright strikes because the beats were used were copyright. It was enough of a loop that came from an original song. Be very careful. Mixes are not fail safe by any means.
Yes, because you're still using the original song. It's like anything, like even images. Some you can use as they are, free without copyright, and some you have to re-edit, and some you can't even re-edit it. You still can't use them. So it's the same with music.
Heat Shield, you want to DM us with your? You can't put it public.
Well, you can DM us on Instagram and Facebook. Business page is available for public DMing. You can definitely do that. All the information in our description. And so Crew for Life asked, should we add a brand on a thumbnail with our face?
Well, I think we're kind of the kings of the king and queens of that one. That's kind of our calling card, if you will. Anybody who's followed us for any length of time, we are like the biggest pushers of brands going. And yeah, I mean, you see what we do for most of our videos, except for the shout outs, and that we should have our face on it well, but when something's working good, you do not want to bump it, and this one's just kind of working well for the time. But basically everything else we do is built on face recognition with the brand. Even when we have guests on, the brand is definitely predominant. We keep the same look for We keep the same size of font. Don't change fonts with it. The same as Pepsi, GM, and all them. Never mess with theirs. Don't mess with yours. Find the one you like and stick with it. My God, Ray Kit's in here, my friend. How are you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing awesome.
On Target Fishing says YouTube computers scan the uploads so thoroughly that they can tell what soundbite it is from using like 5-10 seconds of the sound.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. I'll put it this way, guys. Oh, not that way, though. What is going on the last couple of days? Anybody who knows, I forget what you call it on Mac, on iPhone, but on Android it's Shazam. And you know how amazing that is? You're in a place, an elevator or a restaurant or something, you hear a song you like, you just click the button, within 5 seconds it can tell you what song it is. Well, that's the exact same technology that they're using, and it was originally designed to be used to identify music for copyright. That's just a byproduct of it. Same as like GPSs we use, was originally meant for the armies, and it was just tapped into as a byproduct. That's how quickly, and you see how fast it can pick up just a few little bits, and it can even, if you notice with Shazam, it will even tell you if it's a cover right away. You know, so it's like a digital thumbprint, and it's matching up wavelength to wavelength, and it does not need very much to make a connection. So
Country Fly Life, the claims have been there for a long time, so I'm not sure whether I should remove that particular music or roll with it. Well, if you are okay with sharing the profits, or then fine. It's not a strike. Claim is not a strike. Let's see the difference there. You can have hundreds of claims, and if you're okay with sharing the profit or giving the profit away completely, then it's no problem there. It's not a strike, because they're just warning you that you're not going to get the full monetization from it if you're monetized.
If you get a claim, you have the options of rolling with it and just leaving it alone. B is it will offer to remove that music from that section of the video, and then the monetization goes back to you, but you'll not have the music. And the other one is to try to contest it, but if you're in the wrong, you're gonna waste all your time. That is another big scam we've been telling you guys about. Anybody new here, you will get that by time. You will get copyright claims from music that you downloaded, like for instance myself with bensound.com, who I've downloaded from. I know he's the creator, and then all of a sudden I get a claim against it, and it's from some company that doesn't make any sense. You check it out on Google, and they only have like a pitiful Facebook page, no website or nothing. It's a scam. They source out all these shares of music and then put claims against it, hoping you won't do anything about it, and then they make a lot of money off the little bit of money that everybody else is making. You can try to fight it, but it is tricky, because all copyright claims do not go to YouTube when you file a contestment. They go straight to the one who made the claim. And, of course, if they've already put a claim against you, they're not very excited to kind of let you off. So some do. But just go into it with a cool head and try. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't.
And I just posted the link that we share here as well, with a creator that has a couple million subscribers and how to deal with the same issue with the scamming copyright claims. So check that out. Everybody has to deal with it, unfortunately. But yeah, be careful when you do contest it.
Most definitely.
No strikes. Yeah. Well, that's all good then.
Strike and a claim is two very, very different things. Strike is a lot of trouble. Copyright claim is workable.
Yes, that's very, very true.
And like Xenia said, you could have 100 of them, and you can still have a functioning channel, so no worries about it in that part. You're not in trouble.
Yes, very true. I was reading what copyright claim can do to your channel. It's basically a normal situation. Yes, exactly.
That's right.
Artem Orbit, got your question and right on time. When I do my product unboxing and reviews, should I put my face on the thumbnail or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. 100%.
The more faces you can stick in the thumbnails, the better. It's better if it's color. I know you like your black and white ones, but it's better if thumbnail is colored, as Andrew said, high contrast, very well readable, and if there is a face, for sure. I'm not trying to push Canadian channels, but here's another one, guys, right up your alley. One of the biggest ones there is for reviews. Unbox Therapy out of Toronto, and as you notice, every one of them's got two things: the product and him. Well, him minimum, unless he's got somebody with him. Every one of them.
and they wouldn't do it if it didn't help them. That's what I say. You know, I look for them for answers a lot of times. They wouldn't be doing stuff if it was going to hurt them in any way.
Yeah, and it's good if you have your product and your face, because what YouTube likes is that your thumbnail represents your video content. So whatever your video is about, if the title represents that, and then the title is represented in the thumbnail as well, with an image of some kind. So definitely, and for those of you that haven't heard it yet, thumbnails are like almost like the most important thing to get your clicks for the videos, because YouTube loves it. YouTube loves pushing great thumbnails that are gonna get those clicks. So don't be surprised if you spend most of your time on the thumbnail, and you actually should be.
That will follow up with a question we usually get: is it good to use the ones suggested by YouTube, and they're not good to use?
Yes.
Always make your own thumbnails. Always, always, always. That can't stress that one enough. Where was it here? Bill had a follow-up.
And Jason, it doesn't necessarily have to be your face. I mean, you can use stock photography for it. You can use animation, animated faces. It just has to have facial features like humans do. So AI can read it.
Bill J version 2 said, "Hi Puša, I got a copyright strike a few weeks back. I went to copyright school as suggested by YouTube and got the strike eliminated."
Very good.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very good.
Thank you for sharing that with us and letting us know.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
And YouTube has a Creator Academy where you can go through and actually learn a lot of these things and answer the questions for yourself, so you know what you're doing on your channel as well.
When Lincoln Central Coins was in tonight, remember we were talking before we went on, and I said, who was the other name that I said means a lot to me on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, there he is, Eric the Red RC. How are you, my friend? Oh my God, tonight is amazing. I feel like an award ceremony, like a roast or something's going to go on.
Yeah, I know. A homecoming.
Yes, that's right. Great to see you. Great to see you in the chat, my friend.
Where can I get a legal face picture? If you have the link, I need one. Oh my, I will give you definitely. There's lots of websites where you can use free copyright license-free stock photography of any kind, including faces, and I'm going to give you the links right now.
That's another thing too, guys, like any other kind of media. What we talked about earlier for music, same with images. Be very careful on Google Images. Even if you select for license for use, double check, be careful. There's all kinds of ways to get scammed. A lot of them will take all these images, throw them on, and claim that they're all copyright free when they're not. Just do your homework. Be very careful. A lot of times too, you can tell by the quality of the site what's going on. You know, you can get a feel. It's the same as in real life. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. Well, YouTube is no different. The web is no different. So just go proceed with caution. I think the titles have to do a lot with people click on your videos. Sam's Garage, thumbnails is the first thing. We're a visual by nature. Titles are really important, but I mean that visual that draws them in, I mean that's what first gets their eyes down to look at the title most times. So
yes, and oftentimes also YouTube doesn't display the title, so unless you have something in the writing or at least visually accessible on the thumbnail, nobody knows what your video is about.
Right.
Like I mentioned last couple of times now that at the end of the video, when there's a whole bunch of videos suggested for you to watch, they used to have titles on them. Now they don't. There's just a thumbnail unless you hover over it. You're gonna only hover over it if you want to click on it. So that means that YouTube is sending us message even more. Thumbnail is important. You know, it's screaming at us. It is important. Yes, title as well. Thumbnail and title, but thumbnail definitely. I will. What Andrew just said, 200%.
Crib 6, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you. And Joe Fish Unboxing. Hello there. Heard about you all from a friend. How's it going? It's going great, and it's great to have you in here. A real pleasure. Thank you so much for coming and checking us out. We do different shows every night. You can see our full schedule in the About section, but it's great to have you here. Oh, Brock Next is traveling. I went some place cold in Alaska. It's 31F here in Anchorage, Puša Studios. technically that is below freezing, LOL.
We stopped believing that you're in Alaska.
Exactly.
We are in the middle of a snowstorm, 40 centimeters
that's
now.
right.
Okay.
Say hi to mid Washington State for us there. Rock, that's where you actually do live.
Unbelievable.
How you doing, Elite Fitness? Hope all is well. Good to see you again tonight. Great to have you.
Oh, Eric the Red, thank you.
Well, I know, exactly. And I love having you, my friend, and I consider you. Yeah, that was true. Xenia answered the question, so that's what we're talking.
Eric, yes, Gaffa, well, I don't know if it's mine or Andrew's, but thank you.
I don't think mine's got too much going on.
High Country Life, as we were just were talking about, all our music in the background, chill music, featured by music by MU, free music for your videos. Check him out.
That's right. That's right. It's snowing here in Hawaii. The Life of Grace and Logan vlogs.
Do we like the snow? Yes, if it's not cold. The problem is that it's also cold at the same time.
Hubert Gunpowder.
Like -16 Fahrenheit, I think now.
And Leonard says it's a winter wonderland out there. Yes. Oh, that's right. Your daughter lives in Seattle, and it's shut down with snow and cold. And wind. Yeah,
everything from there up until North Quebec is shut down in North America.
Release the Lens. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Stephanie Ferrante, it's great to see you as well. Salut, Sales, Edu, and more. Great to see you. Great you could make it back. Great to see all you guys. We are doing everything YouTube tonight, guys. It is Tech Talk Tuesday. That's right. It is the time to discuss everything YouTube together. Remember, guys, it's like a co-op. There's no wrong, there's no bad questions. Whether you're just beginning or been in for a while, that's why everybody has blue wrenches. We're all equals here. We're all in it together. Release the Lens says loving the red headphones. That's definitely aimed at Xenia.
Thank you. A gift from my husband for Christmas. Red.
Guess what her favorite color is?
Yeah.
Theoretical Pops, you're never late. Whenever time you get here, you're just on time and at the right time. So never worry about that, and hope you're doing well tonight. Great to see you.
Syntax AI, not yet, but we are getting there. Getting there. Serafina Pro, my goodness, what is going on?
Oh my God, it's great to see you.
Don't worry, Serafina. It's not because of you coming in, it's because everybody from last season is coming in today. So awesome. Good to see you. We're still in touch on Instagram, but it's good to see you on YouTube here as well. How have you been?
Great to see you. Great to see you.
The Alaska, the land of flip-flops and tank tops. Definitely.
Thank you so much, Ultimate Fish Keeping Show. That is so cool of you. Thank you.
Heat shield covered with snow as well. I gotta go and follow him on Twitter so he can send us a DM. Guys, hashtag Blue Range Group selfies are coming in as well. Nice. Sticky Buds have some new ones. Love that. Nice. Yes.
We're gonna check back in a little bit on them, guys, but right now here's the link. It's not too late. Love seeing you guys' selfies. If you can take one of you watching us, and if you can't do that, a selfie of you, upload it, and please use the hashtag Blue Ridge Group so we can see you. And once again, guys, it's a great place. You have merch and all stuff. Put it on and then do your selfie so everybody can see it.
Serafina wishes she was in California. Yeah. I bet.
California
it's
dreaming.
Evening, and what does Canadian Drone Club use that he sends out links via email to have people show their face in hilarious chats? RC Weaven, good to see you guys back.
I know, and it was great seeing you in there last night. I'm glad you guys are all getting to know each other, and that is really cool.
Yes, that is amazing. Yeah. And he uses Hangouts. Casey Green, yes, matches the lipstick. Red and red, that's right, that's right. Moto Matt Man, hello, welcome to our channel. It's Tuesday Tech Talk, where you guys can ask all the questions possible and we all try to get to the answers together.
That's right. And guys, I forgot to mention this, but we passed a milestone 2 days ago. We hit 250,000 views on here, so a great big thank you to each and every one of you guys. I just had that up on the side and forgot to talk about that the other night, so thank you guys very, very much for making this channel what it is once again. You guys just keep blowing us out of the water with your support.
Yes,
it really does mean a lot.
Thank you. Brocknick says, since I've had a channel for over 3 years and over 300 videos, I'm going to start re-editing old videos to reintroduce content to new viewers. Great tech idea. It is. Yep. It is a very great idea. I've seen a couple of creators that have started with us doing that as well.
Yep, definitely.
That's amazing, yes.
Breathe new life into it. Why not? You got the material already there, so... And you can bring in now as you've learned more and moved on more, you know. Both of your voices and personalities are easy to watch. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
We're just all sitting here chatting. That's what it was always meant to be, so thank you. Thank you guys for all the congratulations onto it, and we do appreciate it. It's been a big week, week and a half. We hit that pretty much right around the time we hit 6,000, so...
Yes. Yes, still on the road to 10K by the end of March, where we're going to celebrate our year for the show.
Yes. Rosie Darkstorm, you have a really great night. Enjoy your night and be well.
Awesome, guys. Don't forget to like, please, and share if you haven't yet, or if you are new to our channel and joining us just now, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when we're next on. Sparky Jones, hello. Good to see you, too.
Always great to have you in. We got
Oswald.
a couple of them here, guys. Syntax AI. Oh, there we go. Xenia just got phased right out.
Nice. I like that, though.
Like digitally appeared. I love it.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, may go and well, my friend. Well met friend. Wow. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. Vexy. Oh, that one's gone. Coming soon.
I have an art history Greek art midterm tomorrow, or else I would stay. Oh my God. Yes, so good to see you. Please, and fingers crossed.
Definitely. And thank you so much for coming. You got this. You got it in the bag. You're going to nail it, so I have no fear. I can see the future, and I see high marks in it, so... Puša Stews is doing Tech Talk, Organic Day. You're just so awesome. Thank you so very much, my friend. And there he is, guys. We got him. Sticky butts. Sticky butts. If you haven't seen Sticky Buds yet, you got to check him out. He is amazing, fantastic, and he has the best intro ever. It's so addictive, as you can see by me going on and on about it, because I love it, and I'll never get sick of it, ever. I think everybody's just accepted the fact of that by this point.
And it's never too late to add your selfie there. Hashtag Blue Orange Room. We're going to get back to it after a while again. The Life of Grace and Logan Vlog says this year made 7 years since I posted our first video, and almost 8 years since we joined YouTube.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. And this is your year to go even up and further than before, so...
Never too late, Tawny and Big Tawny family. Never too late.
Syntax. That was great. I appreciate it.
Love that. Love the choice.
Thank you.
A little chance a question. My friend has put some videos on YouTube of him racing his motorcycle. Now he wants me to edit those videos and put them with one of my songs. Will I get a copy strike?
If it's re-edited and everything else, and it should be good. I mean, if you're using the footage. It's only if you put things up identical. And then the only thing is if he puts a copyright strike against you. I mean, you guys are friends. I just always say it because down the road.
Yeah. I mean, if you're friends, then I wouldn't be worried about that. If you're just if you're YouTube friends, I would make sure maybe that you at least have some kind of correspondence where it says that he he asks you or he lets you use it, just so you can get back to it if
get him to put it in
happens.
writing.
Yeah.
Just in writing and as a backup. Nothing, I hate saying that because we know as well, nothing is ever fail-safe on here. We don't have lawyers, we don't have contract, but that's the best way to cover yourself, you know.
Yeah, if he wants you to do it, that's great. And yes, do it, definitely. It's just because we have heard some of the cases where people have turned around after having some arguments and hit people with copyright strikes afterwards. So that's why we are cautionary tale here.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, I mean, if you're editing, like Andrew said, it shouldn't be.
Like when we do channel reviews now, we don't we don't put up any more any video because that can happen. Somebody could get angry at us a month down the road and hit us with one. But the only time we do it to show videos is when we have a guest on, because they're literally on the same time the video is on. So there's no way they can contest that they didn't know it or that they had issues with it. So it's too bad, but I mean, it's just the way it's got to be done. We would like in our reviews to show a bit more video. I don't like showing too much because I think you take away the whole mystique of it.
Yeah.
The point is to get people over there to go watch it. But yeah, we just don't do them at all.
Common Man's Fly Fishing. Can you choose your own thumbnail or YouTube picks it for you? Yes, of course. And
Yep.
please do choose
Always.
your own. Always do.
Yep.
YouTube does pick your random, so to say, thumbnail, but it's not a good one. It's not something that you should be using.
Exactly. I want to say big welcome to Not Another Cooking Show. Great you could drop in and say hi. Really do appreciate it. And Brenda's on her way out. You guys have a great night and keep up the awesome, positive work. Thank you so much. You both are amazing. I got to get going. Love you both. Much love to you, Brendan. Thank you so much for coming.
And Joe Fish Unboxing is answering as well that download YouTube Studio app on your phone and you can change your thumbnails and add custom ones. Very good idea. You can also download TubeBuddy. It helps you create your own. You can download Canva that actually also works on the phone, and you can create your own templates and use it for it as well.
And guys, don't be shy to go back and do old thumbnails over if you've never done them before, if they were just suggested. And even if you did your own, some people say, well, that's a lot of work. Well, Xenia and I know all about work and doing it over. We've done it on large scale for all these videos to get the look that we wanted, the brand we wanted. A, it gives such good continuity to your work. B, it can actually revitalize your video sometimes. It's 6 months old. It hasn't really gone anywhere, but by doing this work, you all of a sudden give it some new life into it and starts getting legs of its own again. It really works that way. I want to say hi to the theater and gaming mechanic. How are you tonight? Great to see you. I know it's late for you as well on the other side of the pond. Very nice to see you.
Kasumi is in, and
Hey.
she says that she always makes thumbnails because I want to make sure the YouTube AI notices and it can help boost my videos.
Smart.
Smart, yes.
Sumi's another example of that channel, guys, that really puts a lot of work into it. The nice thing, too, I guess I can tie this into two parts. I've said this before, but anybody who hasn't heard it, I'm always stressing about how important it is to always use your own playlist. The nice thing is once all your thumbnails are in alignment and you've created that brand, once then you add those playlists to your homepage, everybody can see that continuity to them. And especially where you go to support streams and stuff like that where people are looking quickly, people tend to gravitate more to channels that look like they put a lot of work into it. It's the same as a store. If you walked into a store and they just kind of have things sitting on boxes in the corner, or they have really nice displays, people tend to gravitate to that more. It's just human nature to do so. Nothing is different on YouTube than you would do in real life. And you always have to think of your channel as a self-business, oh my God, what do you call it? One person business, your own business.
Self-employment?
Self-employed business, you know, you're in it yourself, and you have to use the same practices you'd use in any storefront, any brick and mortar you use here as well. All those things work. There's some of the differences in marketing a little bit, but everything about layout, about design, about eye presentation, pleasure for the eye, they all do count here. They really do. Work goes a long way.
21090 Brewing, hello.
Oh my God, it's just a run of them tonight. All of our guests from season 1 have been in here tonight. That's awesome.
Creator Spotlight Show in a house.
Welcome. Great to have you in. Great to have you in. So yeah, guys, that's something that we try to stress a lot. And I do see it, and I'll see channels that have like 900, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. They got lots of subscribers, and they're like, oh, I got these subscribers, but I got I'm not getting traffic. And it's understandable. I can almost tell the days that they go to support streams. Support streams are there to aid, not to be a growth tool. They help to get people to go, but they're not consistent. The only way out of any promises you'll ever get on YouTube or anything like that, the only way you can grow your channel is to have it set up that people will start finding it on their own through YouTube. You can get help with it. You can get noticed with it. And even there, more than getting noticed on YouTube, you got to have all your ducks in a row. Otherwise, you'll only be able to grow from those spurts you get from visiting other streams. And that is so important. Like when we do our Wheel of Shoutouts, That's a commercial. That's like free advertising for you. And we're proud to do it. I love doing it. Wouldn't do anything for it. But it's not going to grow your channel. None of them ever will. You'll get a burst, and hopefully your channel is in good shape. So when you get that burst, it gets it more noticed by the AI, which means it gets recommended more on Google, which means more people searching on YouTube, I keep saying Google lately, will come and find you and watch you. That's a process that goes with it. It's if you're just growing from streams like that, then yeah, you're having a lot of issues, and it's time to go back and look at your channel and get it ready, so the next time you get to one of those, it does give it that momentum and does take off. Like I hear a lot of people like, I'm not getting any growth. Well, we'll go and there's nothing in the about section. Well, if there's nothing in the about section, YouTube has no idea where to send you. You just go into the general pop, and you're dealing with channels of every size, every amount. It's almost like a graveyard. And like Xenia brought up a good point the other day. We can tell right away when we go to a channel and look right away what the recommendeds are. That's a telltale sign of either the work has been done or not. You don't even have to look at the channel. You just got to look at that, and right away you have your answer. So it is worth the time. It's all works together. Like, it is, Spark. It is, really. And it's sad to see, and it's not too late to get it going again. That's the great thing about it. It's not like all hope is lost. That's like the time to say, great, now I know where I got to go. Now I know what I got to do. And I'll always tell people, because they'll say that if they do hear that, and they'll say, well, what do I do? You go to your channel, and the first thing you do is you go to your about section. And you start looking at that, and if you have anything, you say, does this represent where my channel is now? And if it doesn't, it's time to change it. And if it doesn't have anything, well, it's time to add some stuff into it, because otherwise YouTube has no idea where to send you. Your channel tags and your about section got to be corresponding. And don't just write something in to get it in there. That is the key to building your brand, is all in your about section. Because once you really understand yourself, it will show in your about section. And if you have trouble writing about yourself, get somebody to help you with it. There's no shame. That's a great thing. Like tonight is a prime example of how many people we know out there that might be better at doing something than we are, and we might be better at helping them with something. It's a co-op. Get them to help you. Sometimes it is hard to write about yourself, but you got to start with your description. And once that's all set and in good standing and has lots of good search terms into it and all that stuff, then you're ready to move on. Then it's time to look at your brand, and you're going to look at your banner, and you're going to look at your avatar. And there is where the brand begins. And you are, the moment you're on here, you are that store. And like any store, they're going to have their brand that stands out. And we're a product, so you're going to want everything to be in sync. So start working on your banner, your avatar. When you get that look the way you want it, then you're ready to go into your thumbnails. And from there, you're going to want your thumbnails to correspond with your avatar and your banner. And you're going to be building on that. And it doesn't have to be identical, but you're not going to want to change fonts too much. You're going to keep a consistent look to it, that people will know that everything. You want them in the suggested videos that are 20 videos to look and say, yeah, there's Puša Studios. Know it right away, off the bat, without even having to read the description. There's another one of theirs, not somebody else's. And that is where things just start to go. And from there, go back and redo. See if you got tags. Use TubeBuddy. Use that playlist. That playlist, guys, is so important. So important. It's an amazing checklist because we're always missing stuff. And that stuff is like a driver's test. Yes, you might forget your blinker on once in a while, and you'll lose a couple of points, but you won't fail. But look at all these things to remember to do. Reply to a recent comment. Closed captions there. Custom thumbnails, end screen, cards, description, tags, titles. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Monetization enabled. Add it to a playlist. Make sure your video is public. A pinned comment, a heart comment. This is like a Bible for YouTubers, whether you use vidIQ or TubeBuddy. And then double check that your tags are used. And guys, fill up your tags. There's 500 characters there. Get it as close to 500 as possible. And do research in your tags. And as Xenia is always telling you guys, avoid using one-word tags because you're competing in that category with everything. See books like we use here, books and pop culture, new pop culture books, write different spellings of them, books to read in 2019. These were all tags that Xenia spent a lot of time researching to put in here. It is a lot of work, but it does pay off. It is a time investment.
And too bad Panic D is not here anymore, because just was talking about it today. Finally, we kind of worked together of learning how to understand what tags you need, and it's finally working. It's working. They're ranking on like 6-8 pages on the first search terms. So
I didn't know that, really.
Yeah, today.
That's awesome.
They posted the video, so it's finally getting into rotation.
And there's people that bang their head against the wall for 5 months?
Yeah, exactly. So once you understand how it works, and it works for your channel, it actually works really, really, really well.
Yep.
The Life on Grace and Logan vlogs, TubeBuddy and vidIQ is free. There's also tiers of that you can purchase, but there's also free versions that you can use. And to be honest, if you do use both of them, there's kind of a little bit different features that are available in free versions. So the combination of those two is enough for a good time to have your channel growth without paying for it. Mitten Dad, hello.
How you doing, bud? How you doing?
Another person who knows a lot about technical parts and suggestions. Sonny Greenwich in the house.
Yes.
Brittany Daw here.
Great to see all you guys. Guys, don't forget, please, to tweet it out, hit the like button, tell friends, all that good stuff. It's always better with more people in the room to figure out stuff, so I'm just bringing this.
Seb Tubes, never too late, never too late.
Never. Whenever you got here, it was just the right time to show up. So,
and AC Designs, you asked if TubeBuddy is better than vidIQ. As I said, there's different features. We use both. I would say use more TubeBuddy than vidIQ, but we still use both, though. Yeah.
There's certain features on each one of them, and it's good. I like that they both have the checklist, because it's good to double check between them and see if one's missing it. Even if it's wrong, well, at least you double checked it. So I'd rather check twice than not have something. And guys, yes, a lot of people ask, you can, when you have these plugins, you can copy somebody else's tags. Definitely. If you copy somebody's tags and you do not have in your video what they had, it is a wonderful, wonderful way to get a copyright strike. Community strike. So I don't recommend it. Go over and get inspired by something, get some ideas, but you gotta make it your own when it's said and done.
Morning Fame, yes. Sonny, if you're signed up for it and you do have the invite link, you can put it in the chat if you want, because I don't have it anymore right now. Because we dropped out for a little bit now, but if you do have the invite link, put it in. Morning Fame, it is as well a great website. You can only sign up by invitation. You have a trial period, which gives you enough time to do major things and changes, and then you can sign up if you want. So if you do have that link, Sonny, put it in the chat. I'm sure somebody would like to sign up as well.
Jason, it's not a good idea. I wonder, is it better to use words such as good, best, perfect, super along in our tag? You want to avoid one-word ones as much as possible.
You can use those words in a title, like something that is, but if it is, like best tips or, epic advice, things like that. In a title, but not in the tags. There was a question about the tags as well. What do they actually do?
Go ahead.
Well, tags are relevant for being found, and especially for the size of channels that we are here. I would say all of us that we are here, the best way to being found on YouTube is in search and discovery, and one of the major ways how to do it is when people search for certain words or certain expressions in the search box of YouTube. YouTube is the second search engine biggest search engine on YouTube on internet after Google. So how it can be done is by tags that you add in your videos, because that determines that if somebody is going to be looking for those words, you can be found, same as on Google, in first, second page, hopefully in the first search page. It also gives AI understanding of what your video is about, so it knows where to put your video, where to suggest it. So it definitely is important. You would notice that bigger creators are not using so many of them because they are big. They don't need it because they get searched just by somebody putting their name in it.
They're like Costco.
That's right. You know, if you put a name PewDiePie in the search, well, everybody knows that everybody just puts in it. Nobody searches him by tags. They search him by his name. But us here, the way that we are here, we need to be searched by a content that we're making. And the way your content can be found is by describing it. And one of those things is tags.
I got to acknowledge, Stacy, here we go, grow again. I told hubby, TV off is off. We're putting on Puša Studios up on YouTube TV tonight. Well, isn't that just awesome? I love that. Thank you so much. And hey there, ES.
Hello to the husband.
Yes, how are you? Hope you're having a good time. ENS plus 3 TV, how you doing? Great to see you in here as well. Yeah, exactly, guys. We're growing together. We're all in it together, guys. That's what we're doing here tonight. Is just all these tips and tricks, and we're learning from you guys as well. Like anything you guys had successful. And also remember, guys, you also learn from our mistakes and not so successful moments too. They're just as important. We all have those. So
Arizona Time was tourist in the house too.
Hey, how are you? Great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well.
The Creator Spotlight show before was saying too that YouTube Creator Insider said changing the thumbnails does not mess with metadata, so testing a change does not hurt, but it can help, which is great. And I do hope, fingers crossed, that they are introducing A/B testing soon on YouTube. It is available for TubeBuddy if you pay for it, but I do hope that they do it there as well. The good tip was where I heard it somewhere that some people put it on Twitter and they put it as a poll if they can't choose a thumbnail, and if you have enough of the following, you can kind of see what people gravitate to more. At least have an idea towards it.
I've seen those a couple of times, especially, of course, photographers seem to be the ones that are doing it the most right now at Lolo, or at least in our circles that we see.
Yes.
And we do it. We do all grow together, some faster than others. Well, we're all in it together.
That's right. There are many creators also that have been on our interviews that have grown past us. So
we interviewed one at 2.8K who shot up to 43K not very long after, like a month after.
That's right. We have Dr. Stanekberg, who is around 15K right now.
It's crazy.
Bruni family, I think, is around that as well.
The Huntsman is getting there.
The Huntsman is shooting up in the sky, not even half a year on YouTube.
And we're happy with that because we've done interviews with them, for instance, and we've stayed friends with them. So hopefully by knowing them, that'll help us as well as much as we're happy for them. It's a win-win for everybody. So.
And Sonny Greenwich put the link in the chat, guys. So if you want to sign up for Morning Fame, you can use his invite link.
There you go. Thank you so much, Sonny, by the way, for doing that.
Yes, thank you. Sign up and check it out. It's actually very good for tags. I must say that probably using Morning Fame opened up my eyes to the meaning of tags. And after that, we kind of started more educating ourselves what it is about and how to do it. Definitely. So try it and use it wisely. That time of the trial that you have, try to do as much as possible on your channel, and then you can decide if you want to sign up after to pay or not. But you definitely can do a lot just with the free version.
Project Pops, how you doing? Great to see you, and congratulations, Brand Eyes Gaming, on hitting 1.5. Very well done. Congratulations to you.
Mitten Dad is putting his as well. There you go. Cool. You can grab either or, guys. Definitely. Check that out, guys. You can put it every so often in because I don't have it anymore, as I said. So,
budget outdoors and survival.
Yeah, we actually talked about you yesterday.
Yeah, it came up.
The shower.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Hope it was a really, really great shower.
Yeah, we kind of noticed and we kind of figured. Yeah. That's what exactly we kind of talked about yesterday. Brand Eyes. Well, guys, we always say it's your content that makes it. We only try to put you guys in a sunshine, in a spotlight, but it's your content that makes people come back and watch your content over and over again.
There's another example right there. Stacy, here we grow again. 21090 Brewing. I love your channel. Found you from Puša Studios my first time here. I can't stay away from them now. Because they got content to back it up.
Yes.
That's exactly, there is proof in the pudding. Once again, same with Brown Eyes Gaming. Both good-looking channels that put a lot of work into what they do, and it does pay off. Can you talk about the new gun rules, please? Infantry Outdoors was asking. I can talk about it. I just don't want to come off. We're not authorities onto it, and it's not really new rules. It's just more enforcing right now what they already had mentioned a while back. Do you have anything up?
Well, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But as far as I know, it's not a new rule. Really, there are no new rules whatsoever since the new year. All that has happened is that they are tightening up the policies that are already existing. So nothing is changing as for the rules. It's just they're going to be more out there to look out for people that are not abiding to the existing rules. So again, we're not experts in that, and it's not our content, but as far as we know is that it can't be in any violence, and you can't be assembling, disassembling, it can't be selling and buying guns and all of that. But the question was about hunting, and I'm not really sure it falls under it, because it's not showed for the purpose of doing harm to a human being, which is basically as a core under these new guidelines. But let me know if there is something exactly that you are asking about. Unless you are doing something besides hunting, I wouldn't be really concerned about it too much.
This is what's happening. We were talking in the beginning about music, that where it is going to happen is just people are going to get caught in the kind of the gray area of the whole thing. And that's what sucks. And even though that's where I think you guys are probably more worried about, that's where it's going to land once in a while. And it's one of those things that's really not fair. And it's such a YouTube thing, is where people aren't, you get grouped together in a group that you shouldn't be grouped with. And sometimes videos are just going to get hit just because of the wrong word, the wrong tag, something like that.
Yeah, I just opened it and there are no changes.
No.
So infantry, don't listen to what you hear, okay? Policies and content featuring firearms, they are still the same. So one is, as I said, intends to sell firearms. The other one provides instruction of manufacturing, of how to assemble, disassemble.
Which is going to fall into people that show how to clean their rifles and stuff like that. That's that gray area where people are going to get hit, stuff like that.
And shows how to install accessories or modifications. Those are the three main rules, and nothing has changed to that. You can check it. I just posted the link in the chat.
YouTube had announced, I think it was the end of November, beginning of December, that there was no new rules coming at the moment. But what was going to happen was a lot more heavier enforcement. And usually that means, well, there's no other way to read it. The AI is going to be more targeted towards stuff like that, which means there'll be more gray area cases because of it. So you're going to be walking a bit in mucky waters sometimes on something that is very legit in YouTube's books. So don't be surprised. You might have to, a video demonetization, you might have to ask for a manual review on something and that, which sucks because I think it's still the same as 1,000 views. You have to get within the last 7 days to request a manual at this point.
Or it takes 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bossy, I have a massive issue with graphic thumbnails that are pornographic, and I mean full frontal. No proof, but especially when it has nothing to do with the actual content. First of all, it's nothing to do with the actual content. It is spam.
Spam is spam no matter what it is.
Yes. And second of all, the new tightening of the existing rules exactly talk about using no pornographic, sexually explicit violence or very graphic things in your thumbnails and your videos, by the way.
Yeah. I always say, guys, with clickbait, there's two kinds. It's like egg cholesterol. There's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. That's why I always want to say that there is the bad cholesterol, the bad clickbait is going to be hunted down a lot more this year. And that's a good thing. It's going to get rid of a lot of junk that should have never been up in the first place. But it's also, I don't want to, because some people then don't want to do anything to push their videos. It is okay to push your videos. Good clickbait. You almost tipped a canoe in a lake. Show it. Blow the hell out of it. You're not lying. It's there. Feature it. Zoom in onto it. Don't show it a tiny thing in the back of the lake. Get that picture, that still shot where it shows it really about to crash. accentuate it, blow it up, right into it. We almost we almost went down, you know. Anything like that that really draws people in, that's not lying. Lying is, and it's not just like you said, limited to pornographic material. It could be a thing about a cute baby, you know, and oh, look what she does today, and you get in there and it's some idiot walking around kicking a can that's 45. That's the bad cholesterol. That's the bad clickbait, and that's what they're. So it can take on any form. It's all falls under the same. Hillbilly Pyro, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Great to see you. And somebody, who was it? Said there, Dark One says, Puša Studios, you have absolutely convinced me to check out and fix up my tags today. Thanks for that. Hey, that's great. I want you to pay off from it. I want you to come back and say, man, my channel's off the grid now because of that. So,
Joe Fish Unboxing. We personally don't use phones for editing the videos. Though I have used, after trying out 15 apps on Android.
She has more patience than I do.
Well, because it was very often, this was a question in our season 1. So I decided to try actually out the apps that are available. I tried 15 different video editing apps and landed on the one called Vlogit. It's very easy to use, very easy interface, very fast, and I actually do use time to time for social media videos. You can use it for long feature videos as well. It's called Vlogit, and it's made by Filmora, available on Android. But what I do suggest you, if you are using only your phone for editing your videos, is go and check out this channel. Which is very good for anything like that. This is D. Neiman's channel. He does anything and everything about mobile editing, optimization, everything. Well, basically, if you use your phone for your YouTube, this is a place for you to check out. It's D. Neiman's, Nick Neiman's brother. He does a lot of that, and he has some suggestions there as well. So check that out. Link is in the chat. And guys, if you have any of your ideas, what you are using on your phone to edit videos, put that in the chat too.
Mono Map Man, great question. What is your opinion on people starting a channel using almost the same name as an existing channel? I think YouTube should stop this somehow. It's hard because there's so many names out there. Some you can tell were done by accident. They never crossed. But yes, there's lots of them that do that, trying to write. And I'll put it to you this way. All the big channels you ever met, are they a copy of somebody else? No. Right away, you're always, I mean... It's I'm glad you asked that question. That's a good one. We've never been asked that before. Don't try to do anything like other people. I've always said it, guys, time and time again. You can find lots of videos where I said it. You want to be original on YouTube. You want to, anywhere you are, any stars you watch on TV, anywhere you go where people are noticed, it's because they bring something different to the table. And that falls under everything you do on YouTube, including yourself. The most original thing you can bring to YouTube is you. And be you and be original. You don't need to bump off of somebody else or anything like that. Being you will get you where you gotta go. Does it mean it will get you 1 million subscribers? No, nothing's guaranteed in life. But you need to start off Hillbilly Pyro. You see, none are on YouTube like me. That's true. That is true. There's a channel that really brings its own personality. Farmall Fanatic, 2 Sushi. I can go down this list. There's a lot of them in here. 21090 Brewing. All original names, all original content people. They bring themselves into it. You can see themselves in everything they do. You know, nobody ever needs to be like somebody else, because you've got the one weapon that nobody else got is you. Because everything needs to be original to have a chance of sticking out. So, very good question though. By the way, I've never been asked that one about channel names. Thank you.
And yes, 21090 Brewing, we try to be as different as possible, especially for our niche. Very great example for that, and it's working really well for them.
Most definitely.
Michael Ocasio, well, welcome here and welcome to YouTube. This is Tuesday Tech Talk, where you can ask all the questions. We can try to get the answers all together. Hardcore Drone Solutions. I was a stand-up comic for 25 years, writing original material. Wow. Oh, wow. I will definitely check that out. Awesome.
That is so cool. See, there's all these original stories, and people can talk about... that's why we started our interviews, was to find out, and if you see what it says over top, get to know the ones you watch, because everybody has such amazing stories behind them. You'll never guess sometimes who you are actually talking to. And it's not always that they were famous at one time. They have incredible stories. Infantry Outdoors takes people, paraplegic, no use of arms and legs, and takes them mountain climbing. The DJ, I mean, you can't write that kind of stuff. It's so amazing. You know, there's a world out there. That's also why I tell everybody, please always take a moment and go and check out channels that you follow. It is worth it. You got to give everybody at least a once over. And you will be blown away. And I mean, these people can inspire you, and all those things I keep saying why you should go watch them, they stand true today. So, Tames, it's great to see you. I had a great time in your live stream tonight. There was the first time in his live stream where I really got to sit down and watch it. I had an awesome time.
That's awesome. Mike, who just joined us, by the way, is a PC tech of 23 years.
See?
There you go. That is amazing.
Exactly.
Well, welcome here, definitely.
Cardoso Media is in the house. How are you, my friend? Great to see you.
Syntax said it helps to do a market research beforehand naming your channel. I picked my channel name carefully, something I like and something when I searched for it did not come up. That's right.
Very smart.
And guys, talking about tags and channel names, remember that one of your tags should always be your channel name. And if there is a misspelling that is common, also that. Because oftentimes when I do search for channels, it doesn't come up.
Yep.
It doesn't come up. No videos come up because it's not tagged. It's just not tagged with the channel name.
It's all marketing, guys. And thank you, Need Vodka the Gamer, for what you said. That was so cool. I really do appreciate it. Much love to you. Imagine, guys, when we're in live stream, especially new ones where nobody knows us. We go in, they have a field day with our name, and I love it. That's 2 minutes of spotlight while they try to pronounce it properly, that all eyes are on us. I mean, that's advertising you can't pay for, you know?
Bossy asked about our microphones and said probably everybody would want to hear it. My question would be to you, why did you choose these microphones that we're using?
Some research and price point, what fit. We had an idea what we wanted to spend. We're still getting used to this, so we didn't want to, we weren't going to spend like $600 a mic. It's just not, it just doesn't pay off right now, but we wanted the best bang for our buck and just kept researching, watching, reading blogs, going on YouTube. Almost everything we do, from editing, tags, whatever we've learned, including hardware, is simply going to either Google or YouTube and what is the best podcast mic under such and such a price. How do I make this blur effect happen? What is the best way to find how to put good tags? People get worried. I notice that more and more that we're doing this, and they ask the question that they're asking a question of something that they're not wondering about. They're missing. Just ask the question the way you would ask it if you were talking to us or if you were talking to one of your friends. The answers are there, and then just work it down. Always go, though. I always say that, especially for products, go to a couple of different ones, different sizes of channel, different podcasts from a while, some from when it first came out, some later on, and just make sure that the product does live up to it, because sometimes the prototypes aren't as good as what comes out, or vice versa. And it's research. It just takes a little bit of time, but.
And honestly, I do like the sound of these mics better than even the well-renowned Blue Yeti.
Yes, exactly.
Somebody's gonna chew my head off now. But I do think that it's much deeper sound to it.
And Infantry Outdoors says you don't need expensive stuff to do YouTube. He's works on radio and stuff like that. And you don't, and I'm happy with this. We kind of wanted, we knew his sound we were looking for, because we do want to turn our interviews into podcasts. So we did kind of want it in Canada, it's the CBC radio. In the States, it's I'm going to say PMR, and it's not NPR. So you got to have an idea what kind of sound you're looking for. Like Xenia said, we wanted a little more bassier, a little thicker, and we're happy with it for the price. So It's me, Brian's back. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. I use Blue Snowball. The thing is, if you're happy with it and it's giving you the sound you're looking for, you're fine. We're running for a mixing board. I like mixing boards, but if you're just one person all the time, all you do is talking, in my opinion, you're better off with a decent mic that runs through USB and save yourself a lot of headaches. That said, though, and I'm thinking of Infantry Outdoors, is probably like, no, I agree too. There is something we said. It just depends on the technical curve, because I see some people get talked into buying stuff and then they have no idea how to set it up, or they're not interested into it, and then it falls by the wayside. It's not a hard job to have a mixer and run an XLR mic. It's quite easy. Just make sure you get one that is USB out onto it, like ours. We're using the Mackie Pro FX 8 version 2. And all of our links, by the way, guys, is in our description for everything that we use. These are the pile arms that come in Amazon. Yes, we're going to spend 3 times as much and got the hydraulic driven ones, but if that's really working out down the road, we'll do that. So, but for now, thank you so much, Infantry Outdoors. And I mean, I'm a bit of a techno audiophile. I mean, I love music and I've worked in the music business, but I never worked in the mic department. And that it was always musical instruments and I play. So this was a bit new to me, but I didn't have all the answers and just do a bit of research. Guys, you can go on to YouTube videos where they'll play 5 different podcast mics in that price range you're looking for, and you're going to hear them right in front of you, what they sound like. That's the kind of stuff we did.
Flounder Ye, is it true that the words in your videos, titles, and channel description can increase where your place is in search results? Yes, and we just talked about tags, so if you want to rewind back to that, definitely.
It's one of the biggest ones into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely, you have to have around the same title and keywords, and description has to contain around the same words and keywords in them, so they all kind of reflect each other. Through.
Thank you so much to Sushi. I hope I'm pronouncing it probably. Lele, I hope I'm saying it right. Asked about us, and Two Sushi wrote, Puša Studio creates amazing content and also highlights amazing people. Hope that helps. Thank you. I like that. And thank you, Thames. Is it Thames World? I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. But thank you so very much. Oh, One Wheelie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Joe Fish Unboxing asked, what are your thoughts on the commitment of channels like Good Mythical Morning and Demolitions to stick to YouTube and not going the traditional Hollywood route?
We had on Doug Tenaple, creator of the iconic video game Earthworm Jim. He's a TV exec. All these things, and we had him on his interview, and that's why I asked him, why are you going to YouTube with all this going on? And he said, because YouTube is where it's at. He did the research. He was pitching a show to Netflix. It said, 45%, what was it? 60% of people 45 and under have gotten rid of television. But there was an asterisk by it. And then when he did some more research, they didn't want to tell him at first. He found out that asterisk meant the cut that YouTube is making into Netflix now. So that's why he came here. So I guess that's about the best answer I can give you.
Yeah, I think they get more revenue. Honestly, I do think with all the promotion, with endorsement, with influencer stuff, and with 15, 20 million of subscribers that GMM has altogether with the channels that they have, for them also AdSense, I think they get much more stuff. They did have 2 seasons with YouTube Red, which is YouTube Premium now, which was kind of a bit more paid. Gig, so to say, but see, they came back to it. They came back to their regular stuff because they are more in control in what kind of content they create. So I think that's part of it as well, because you can be more in control what you're doing.
I was wish that could have helped me more. Thames gave my name is based off Greek mythology. Thamaris?
Thames World.
So that's why I
not
Thams.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess it's
Thamaris. Interesting.
Thams World.
Tell us more about it.
Maybe it could be spelled phonetically this time. So
tell us more about it. Yeah. Sonic Greenwich, you just hit 1,000, so you should be getting your community tab soon. It's rolled out to people that are crossed 1,000 milestone, and you should be getting it. So anytime.
Yeah, this song is a little more chill. It will pass in a second. I love it. It sets the mood. But yeah, we might have to take this one because a lot of people, they like it, but it makes them sleepy. Kind of got like this ASMR thing going.
We're gonna refresh our repertoire with MU because he released, as I said, just today, a whole bunch of new music. So definitely we'll have to mix them up. E-Learning by Tanvir. Hello. You guys killing me. Yeah, we're trying not to be funny. We're trying not to.
Yeah, I'm serious. Please write it phonetically for us. It's awful. But we don't. We're used to it. You know, Puša Studios. Do you know how many times, how many ways we've heard it spelled? God forbid somebody tries to type it in their phone and gets autocorrect what comes up.
Oh, yes. Different stuff's come up. Honor Ray Swenson, welcome here. I know you probably talked about this before, but what is the community section used for? Well, community section basically is like Facebook feed. It's basically is like that, but on YouTube. And YouTube tries to cross that line and be also social media and not just a video creation platform. So basically what you do, you can post there anything. You can post pictures, you can have polls, you can post videos, announcements. People can comment on it, they can like it, and it comes up in a separate feed on your homepage. When you do go on your homepage, the stories, not stories, the community posts are going to come up in a separate feed, so to say, separate shelf they call it. So it's another way of interacting with your viewers, basically.
And Sparky Jones wrote for it. He was answering for him as Thames World. I hope I'm right. That's where I was. Thames World. I'm trying to put that in my brain. I'll forget it now all the time. I just know I will, unfortunately, because I got a horrible memory. And Mike Locasio said he was sent here by Colorado Martini.
Nice. We love Colorado. Colorado Martini.
And we're losing our word
syntax,
power by the moment.
Yes,
so.
I know I answered you already, and I think I forgot to tell you that too. Yes, that you have to have 1K to get it. It used to be 10. Now they lowered it. So.
Yep.
We had it until you just said it. Yes, everybody over 1K should be having it. And if you don't, you're going to have it soon. They rolled it out a couple months ago. I think we have it. We haven't used it yet. We use so much of our social media that kind of haven't used it yet, but we will. We will. Yeah, so check it out. Maybe you have it and you don't even know it yet.
And thank you once again, Theatrical Pops, for the tweeting, for posting that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What do you think of the new Creator Studios? I'm not a fan, to be honest. I like the current setup and not the new one.
Well, you got to get used to it because it is going to be on its way out soon. So whether liking it or not, and that's not to sound cocky, we have no control over it, but it is going to be put out to pasture. So better off getting to know as soon as possible. I like it. It's more functional, but it is definitely a different way of looking at it. The nice thing is now when you go into a video, you have so many of those other options being on the side. It would always be jumping you from one page to another. You'll be able to do within one. Another thing I was showing, who was it the other day, had to make changes to a bunch of titles. And I was showing them, like, now you can do it on the fly. So when you have your list there, you have those 3 dots, you can click on them and do titles and descriptions without even having to open the page, which is phenomenal. Remember we used it this spring when we redid...
yes, and at that time, TubeBuddy didn't have it as well. Now you can have TubeBuddy doing it on our old version, but you didn't have it. And they have just added the cards you can add now and screens. They are constantly improving it. But the biggest thing about it is analytics, guys. The analytics, like, wow.
I'll check that out, Thames World. I'll check that out.
The depths of information you get from the new Creator Studio for analytics is amazing. It's so much more deeper, so much more detailed. You can even go back to your video and see what exactly did you say at what time when people started to get less interested in your content. You know, like this. It's amazing. It's amazing the amount of information you can have there. So definitely start using it.
Are they getting rid of the video manager? Yeah, because it's integrated into it. That's why. So I like it because it's more streamlined. It allows you to do more things without having to go in the video, which is more time saving. And if you have to go in the video, more of those options, just to jump page to page, are available right away. I think a lot of people don't like it, it's understandably, and because we don't like change, and I'm not saying I do either. I was kind of like, and I still go use the regular one for some stuff because it's not available yet. It's not the holy grail for everything, but I think we would have never loved it no matter what they did with it, just because we don't want to deal with another, and rightfully so. There's enough to deal with on YouTube already. Like they said, it's become so outdated. That foundation, that platform is almost now 10 years old. It takes them forever to make something work. It's going to be a lot easier now to do new updates and stuff like that. So An advert just came in the middle of the live stream. That's never happened before.
It's probably buffered you out,
Yeah.
and that's why when you come back, it's gonna be on.
Mm-hmm.
We do apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not doing it to get rich, believe me. That's not a new trick up our sleeve. Lima's Play World, supporting all the channels in the chat right now. Amazing channels. Keep up the great work. Puša Studios is where you will learn how to make your channel grow, listen, and get great advice. Thank you so much, Lima's Play World. Appreciate that. So cool of you. You guys are awesome.
By the way, I'm dropping a link for Canva. If you still don't know what it is, check that out. It's a great and easy way for you to use for creating thumbnails and channel art and logos and everything else. It's already pre-sized for the right size that you need for YouTube. Check it out. Available on Android and Apple. Well, everywhere. On desktop as well. Check it out.
Guys, it's into the last hour, so if you guys can tweet this out if you haven't already, or if you have, if you can put it out again, hit the like button, all that great stuff. Tell some friends. And of course, if you're new here and you like what we're doing, hope you can hit the subscribe button so we can show you all the other things we got going on. Next question, is there questions up?
Yeah, SLC Farms asked, what is a good length video?
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Mono Matt Man. That's excellent. Couldn't ask for more than that. Good length of video, 10 minutes to 12 minutes if you can pull it off. If you can't, never stretch it for time. Better off to be shorter and catch them on the next time instead of pissing them off because you wasted 4 minutes of their time because you just wanted to make it run to 10. In a nutshell. That's probably the short answer. I don't know. I don't. We can elaborate on a lot more, but I mean, in a nutshell, that's the main thing. Because all the big ones are staying around the 10, 12 mark because then they get 2 advertisements out of it, so it helps you place more with them.
Yes, but you know, if you're not monetized yet and you don't have a long retention, then maybe 10 minutes is too long.
Well, that's why I say you got to be able to captivate them. If you can make it interesting for 10 minutes, go for it. But if you can't, even if you have you can always break it up and make it into a 2-parter as well. That's another option as well. Great way to draw people into the next video, build up some hype.
What would be your suggestions as video editor of how to make more interesting the video?
Always get angles that people don't look at stuff usually. That's the number one. Everybody talks about effects. Everybody talks about all these things. Timing is something else that when people are getting into editing, don't usually do as much of it. You got to think like a drummer. If you have to sit there and tap your hands on the table 20 times, 30 times just to get that beat in your head, what I do is I lay out my timeline. The song is down there if I'm doing it on that song, and on Adobe Premiere, for instance, the markers are on as M. It's a shortcut, and I'll be like tapping, and I'll listen to that song. I know it inside and out already before I start. Then I press play on the header, and it dun tss, dun tss, dun tss, tss, dun tss, and I'm just tapping that M. It's not going to be dead on, but it's going to get me roughly enough to know where all my shots are going to fit, what I'm going to have to do. Then I go down and I zoom in right to that note. I want to know dead on where that's going to work, and then I'll play it. And if it doesn't look like it's syncing up, I'll move it ahead or back, a frame, whatever it takes. That thing is nailed when it goes out. Because it's almost like when you watch something, a video, and the audio is not quite synced. It's close, very close, but you can just tell it's people notice that. And even if they don't have a mouth going with it, they still feel it when the cut is just a tiny bit earlier, a tiny bit late. Spend a lot of time on your timing. It will really, it will keep people in that zone and more focused on your content instead of like noticing that, because it's like a jolt. It's like a roller coaster. You ever been on those ones that are like a sharp turn? They jerk you.
Yes, those cars.
Yeah,
those funny cars.
It feels like that. Even it really does. It's like that wasn't right. And not that they're complaining with your work. It's because that flow is being lost into it. There's different things like that, and content is key. And once again, shoot from angles that people don't usually look at. I always say, if you have a tree in the middle of a field and you get 100 photographers standing in there, 95 people are going to sit there and stand in front of themselves and click. Mm-hmm. Not photographers. That's not fair, because most photographers are not doing that, but just average people. Crouch down on one knee. Don't get in all the tree. When I shoot a lake or something like that, I don't go out and shoot the lake. I love shooting behind trees. I always like that. I always call it that peekaboo effect. I like other things in my shot. I always want people to feel like they're peering into it, not just getting an open shot. Because it's amazing how two birch trees, and you're shooting in the middle versus shooting the whole shot, gets so much more interesting. Because it awakens the curiosity. People want to know. They get that voyeurism feel inside of them, that they're seeing something that not everybody sees. And that's what you want to get. That's how you draw that interest in. It is. That's literally what I call it. I call it the peekaboo shot. That's right. And it is that feeling with it.
Well, that's very true. Like if you try to search on Google even for a landmark, I don't know, Washington State Monument or Lake Louise in Banff, you know, they all look the same.
Yeah.
You could take any of those and they're going to be 1-to-1 almost,
you
know?
You almost, when you go searching for them, if you've been doing it any length of time, you know what you're going to see. You know what's coming right away. If it's the interesting one is the one that took it from the back of a building, caught sideways of it. You know, the CN Tower. Everybody's taking either they zoom into the top part or they try to catch the whole lengthways. One is this ungodly mass that takes up the whole photo. The other one is this narrow structure so far back you can't make anything out. If you think of a great photo, would be somewhere down the street where somebody's taken it and you see the long base of it, not all the way up. But a building is halfway into it, especially like an older building, you know, a little dilapidated. That's interesting. That's eye-catching. There's something more that you want to know what's going on in that picture, which keeps the eye there longer.
Yeah, Cardoso Media's here.
Yeah,
with amazing footage, also saying that the angles are the key, and also said edit to music and have the video changing constantly to keep the audience interested.
100%. There's an amazing example of great cinematography. Cardoso Media right there.
In Tham's world, you don't necessarily need a good camera to be good at photography. As a photographer myself, I can tell you that it's actually the least thing what you need to have. Lots of people there are that still taking pictures with vintage cameras with film, which are by no means good cameras in the sense of nowadays, right? They're not digital. They don't have, 300 DPI and all of that. But you can do great pictures with point and shoot. You can do great, amazing pictures with your phone. Phones are now even better sometimes than some of the cameras because of just the quality that it provides.
I wish Art and Morbid was still here.
Yeah.
Amazing black and white shots, and all shot on a very low price camera that looks absolutely spectacular. Yeah.
That's right. So it's the way you see the world. Your camera is just the tool for you to help to show it to other people. I
always use this example of any time somebody's ever caught like a bank robbery or something like that, and it's on the news. They've grabbed it from Facebook and it's a horrible angle and everything's going bad and it's half grainy and nobody cares. It's got 2 million views because the content is so bloody exciting that nobody even noticed what it looked like. You'd go and ask them later, what do you think of that angle? What angle? It's beyond them. They seen a car speeding away, guns firing, all those things. The story captivated and took precedence, and it does. When I said a while ago, I was shooting that lake with the trees, by just shooting between those two trees, you've added content, you've added emotion, you've added curiosity, you've made a story right there by just bringing in those two trees into your shot, those branches. They really do. It's a whole different facade right there from then. That curiosity and that. So it all starts with the angles. We've watched people buy $30,000 worth of photography equipment, going to Iceland and coming back and showing the pictures, and they literally look like anything shot with a point and shoot.
Yeah, Sparky Jones, who's a professional photographer as well, says it is so true. People are so in the mindset that if you have expensive camera, you will be good, but it's all about the photographer. Yes, that's right.
And we're all in niches here. Like I'm just thinking tonight, like Thames. Now I'm never going to pronounce your name properly. It's going to be a disaster. My apologies. Nothing on your fault, mine. But that'd be the same as playing guitar. And we used to get that. Oh my God! If you put out the $5,000, for the limited edition Fender, you're going to sound like. No, you won't. If you can't play, you can't play. Mm-hmm. If you're good onto it, yes, it accentuates and you can do more. And the same with those cameras. But you got to have the talent. And remember, there's also a huge learning curve with picking up new equipment sometimes, too. It could take months to get the feel of it.
Infantry Outdoor says, I use the camera to see what I can't see with my bad vision. I think that helps the shot. Very great approach.
Wow.
I love that. Love that.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, that is awesome.
Yes.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. Nerdy Treasures, hello. Long time no see.
Hey, great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Sparky.
Oh, Sparky.
Yeah, we all have those. We all have those lulls, and we're glad you get your energy back.
And you are awesome, and it is just going to be a little dip in the road, my friend.
Yeah.
Big things coming from
Eliza
you.
was here yesterday, by the way.
Yes.
Good
Unapologetically, Gomes, how are you doing tonight? Great to see you.
Good to see you. Yes.
Hope you're doing well.
There was a question about Amazon store. Yes, you can sign up as an influencer or affiliate links with lots of places, including Amazon store. You can sign up and you get a percentage of the purchase depending on what they purchase. If we're talking about the Amazon store, it doesn't cost more for the people that are purchasing using your link. All it happens is that you get basically cents here and there from the purchases they make using it. And how you do it, you apply for affiliate link. They send you affirmation that they do, and then you just give people the link that they use to sign into Amazon. And once they do it, then you get some money from their purchases. It's a bit different from having an influencer store, and that's what we have now. We used to have affiliate link. Now we have an influencer store. That means that we have a storefront where we can suggest our equipment that we have, or we also have YouTuber gifts there that you can check out, which also is the same way. If you purchase anything from there or using the link, we get cents from the purchase, but again, it doesn't give any more expenses for the customer, and in fact for US customers sometimes it even gives a discount. So you can also be affiliated with all the other programs. Did you know that Walmart has affiliation link? Yes, that's right. You can go on almost any major stores like Target, what else is there? Bay, and go to their major website, roll down and see at the very bottom of their webpage usually says affiliate links, or if it's not there, it's usually in contact section, and apply. Sometimes it doesn't cost anything, meaning you don't need to have any amount of subscribers. You just apply and you use your link, you promote it on your YouTube, and you get some money from it. So check it out. Maybe your favorite store has affiliation link too.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Here we grow again. You guys, great info. You guys are on a roll as always. Much love. Well, much love to you as well. Thank you so very much. I'm always telling about you, YouTuber, or even at work. Really, Budget Outdoors and Survival. Just wanted to tell you, I'm always telling people about you, LOL, YouTuber, or even at work, don't matter. Thank you so much. We're honored. Theatrical Pops asks, where's the link for that? That's all in our description. You can find each and every one of them.
Yeah, I will put Amazon in, but like I said, you can check out any store, especially if you're reviewing something. Like, that's the thing about people that are buying stuff for house, I don't know, or gardening or anything. If you are a niche channel, you are buying something for it. So you can use that to promote that influencer link, by putting those links in the description, by talking about them in your videos.
Strung Out Outdoors, how you doing? It's great to see you, my friend. And Mary Boozer RC is here from last night. Thank you for all the great advice yesterday. I made sure to follow your advice in tomorrow's video. Well, that's so cool. And it's great to have you back. Yeah,
unapologetically, Gomes. I don't know if you know, we don't have a link for affiliation anymore, but we do have a storefront, like I was just saying. Do you know about it? Because it's another way how you can still get the same kind of return that you used to with the blog.
Budget Outdoors and Survival, you've helped us so much. I mean, you have been very, like all you guys have been helping us to grow. Without you guys, we wouldn't have what we have. So it's always a two-way street, my friend. Thank you very much for all of that. and Plain Jane Experiments. I really enjoy coming here for new knowledge every day. Puša, well, thank you so much, and glad you're enjoying it. Guys, like I say, this is a blue-collar union. We're all in it together here, just talking it out and learning together. You guys have stickers? If not, can I send you some of mine? Email? Sure. We'd love to have yours. And yes, we do. They're all in our store. Actually, that's what Jamaica Girl 123 said. We don't push our stuff enough. We just do it one time a night.
Yes, we have Blue Ranch Group stickers, and we do have Puša Studio stickers now available 2 for 1 in our Love for All section as well. So you can choose either the Blue Ranch one or a Puša Studios one.
I think he's going more for the Blue Ranch. I know those music guys. That's why.
There are 2 different kind available.
This is one of them right here that we have.
Yeah, that's right. And there you have 3 for 1 as well. You can cut them out.
Yep.
And different sizes.
And then up, where is it? The other one here.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
And the other one was a Blue Ranch pattern behind it as well. Also 3 for 1 available.
That's right. Xenia was really worried. She wanted to get as many in on one page so everybody gets more stickers out of it, which is smart.
Yeah, you can cut them because they're huge. They're 5 by 7, and another one is even bigger. So why would you need such a big sticker?
How are you, Tony? The review is Puša Studios. I have Blue Ranch pride. I love that. You're so awesome.
And there's Puša Studios, our special stickers as well, with smoke glasses and red lipstick.
Yeah,
2 for 1.
That's right. We had them on at the beginning.
Yeah.
She says it after I close the window to try and make me look like I can't get my you-know-what together.
No, that's me. I'm too slow.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Jason, thank you.
Well, we appreciate it, guys. I mean, like, we're learning as we go as well. We're all in it together. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. It was fun making new merch. Oh, you made new merch, Sticky Bun.
Nice.
I call them Sticky Buns. I knew that was going to come out at some point somewhere down the road.
The Video Game Maniac, hello.
Oh, thank you so much, Theatrical Pops. That's so kind of you. We really do appreciate it. Oh, would love to have. Sure. Thank you so much. I think we have you on Twitter already. If not, and if you don't have us, you can find it in our About section, in our videos, and everywhere. And once again, guys, if you don't have all of our social medias, please feel free. It's great to connect, guys, not just on YouTube channels, but every social media that you guys can connect on with us and with anybody else. Always do it. It's an investment in your channel. And we hit 2,000 subscribers on Twitter last night or today?
Last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
Yes, we're at 2002, guys. Our Twitter is now growing. We're getting there. So 2002. So, which is cool. It really is.
Yes, it is. It's been growing, and more than anything, the interaction on Twitter have been amazing. Like the retweets, tweets, responses, all of that. That is even more than amount of supporters there. Because I see Twitter accounts that have thousands and they don't have any interaction. So I do appreciate, guys, that you do a lot of that there. And we are nearing 1,000 on Facebook and Instagram too.
Yep, we're getting there. We're getting there. And thanks to all you guys once again. Hey, Pumpkin Patch, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Okay, thank you, Kidney Jar. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here and that. It's always nice when new people are getting in and then and like what you do. It means a lot, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't have Twitter. Alrighty, I think you should get Twitter. Not because of that. We can still get in touch with you. Twitter is such an important tool for growing your YouTube channel, guys. It really is. And yes, you can't do automatic notifications anymore. That's okay. It's even better.
What is NPC?
I'm not sure.
At what point do you think a channel start offering merch? Any point.
Any point. That was something we made a mistake in the beginning not doing.
Yeah, we wish that somebody would have told us that you can do most of this stuff that we're talking about monetization before you hit 1,000. Everybody is waiting for this magical number, you know. Oh, get monetized and then can start do things. No, the only thing that changes is you get monetized with ads, but all the other stuff, affiliation links, you know, reviews of products that are paid for sometimes, merch. All that you can do right from the start if you want to. There is nothing that forbids you to. The question is who is going to be purchasing it, or how much followers do you have, how loyal they are, like all of that. But starting promoting that, you can do it right from the get-go. And yes, we wish somebody would have told us.
Yep.
Nobody talks about it, and I don't know why. It's like a holy grail, this AdSense, which is not. It's pennies on a dot for the channel growth that we all again are here. It is pennies on a dot.
Hey there, Dipper dudes. How are you? Great to see you. Right now, guys, just a way to put it for AdSense. Say you were a channel and a big channel, and all you were going to rely on is AdSense. First of all, you see every big channel does anything but. That's the reason why. To get $10,000 US, which is not nothing to sneeze at, okay? $10,000 US is nice money. You need approximately 10 million views. And that's why it's good not to worry about AdSense. And once again, like I said, that's why I come down sometimes on the 1,000, 4,000. It's not that I'm not proud of anybody hitting that, including us when we got to it. But it's a fake holiday. It's like Valentine's Day. It's been programmed in all of our heads that once you hit 1,000, 4,000, easy street. You're going to fly on YouTube. It's going to promote the hell out of you. The money's going to come rolling in from AdSense. And it's not. It's going to be pennies on the dollar at best. The biggest thing is that you get access to a rep. That's why I say it's so important to monetize. And B, yes, YouTube, they say they don't, but I certainly do believe they push you a little bit more because we're not making much, but if you have a multi-million channels all making little, when you put that together, well, that's a lot. So it's beneficial for them. But yeah, you got to diversify in here as much as you can. In any way, shape, or form, if you want to start generating an income on here in revenue. And that's not say we're rolling out. We're not ready to quit our day jobs yet. So, but yeah, we wish we would have started a lot earlier. Most definitely.
Yes, and two of the biggest merchandise sites that people are using is Teespring, and that's what we are using, as well as Spreadshirt. There's also Society 6 that I love a lot because it's a bit different. But there's a whole list that you can check out, and I'm going to put here in the chat. That lists probably at least 100 of different websites that are approved by YouTube and can be used for merchandise. Check that out. Maybe some of them works better for you. We have checked a couple of them when we were trying out ours. What you need to check is for the base price. That means how much money actually you can put on top and how much they're charging. Is there any fine print or not? The good thing with Teespring is that they take all of the responsibility. If people want to return it or anything like that, there is no overhead for the creator. So double check what you're signing up for. But there is a lot of them. Putting link in the chat again. Check that out.
Hillbilly Pyro, you know I love you. That's what I'm saying. He says right underneath it, I will never make 4K, but that's okay. But you can. First thing is get your description all together, that there's something to search for. And also on your home page, let's see, I want to come back here. This is where I want to go. Have playlist of your videos and fill up your home page. And once you do that, it will help with your watch time a lot, because people are going to come over here and watch one of your videos. They'll click on just to see what you do, and it can ramble on, and sometimes people even go to bed and forget their YouTube on. They go have supper, they get enthralled in your content, and it daisy chains. And that's the biggest way to start building your watch time from people that already follow you, or new ones their first time over. So that's just two little things right there you can do right there that can help you out with that. So and you can, of course you can hit 4K, most definitely. 4K is a lot harder to get than 1K for the subscribers, yes, but it is doable. You can do it. Oh, Jason, it just takes one video to really take off. And like I was just saying to Hillbilly Pyro, little things like that can grow. Make how-to videos. Peter McKinnon, and I mean, he's very talented. But at the time, like he said, his biggest things that helped boost him in his first 9 months, he got 1 million subscribers in 9 months, was making how-to videos. How-to videos are the most searched for things on YouTube. So whatever it is you do it, do the how-tos and do the 5 things you must have in your camera bag, but pertain it to you guys. Like we were talking last night with our guests, 5 things that every RC pilot must have. 5 tips to flying a very popular plane that's in search right now. Stuff like those kind of things really, really do well. And they can build up a lot of watch time very quickly. And yes, I'll get the question every time, is live streams a great way to build up watch times? Yes, they are. Most definitely. Just make sure that you have the content backing it up. Put the same love in your live streams as you do as your videos. And yes, they can help you for sure. I know Hillbilly Pyro already is doing live streams and that, but...
Hack the Fat, hello. Easy fam. Gator Bite.
Hillbilly Pyro. I can't fix it. I can fix anything, but I curse a lot.
You actually can curse during your videos. Try not to include it at the very beginning of your video.
First 30 seconds.
Yeah, but you can. A light swearing.
And that includes the F-bomb in that. It's think of like HBO, Cinemax type of swearing. You can keep your monetization.
Yes. I'll make a loaded poutine and call it a Puša teen. Oh, can you send it here, please?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Oh.
Gator Bye, sister. Good to see you.
It's great to see all you guys in here. Let's see where have we answered all the questions?
Yeah, I think so. One thing I want to do on my YouTube channel is video game reviews. Well, you can either wait for them to approach you, or you can approach them.
Yep.
The only thing you can lose is nothing, since if you don't approach, you already have no, and if you do and you get no, well, you're still where you were. So try and approach them. By the way, I wanted to talk about...
Really? Sorry, I just seen Hillbilly Pyro. I was a co-officer in a prison for years, so...
Ooh.
Interesting. Do something on that. That's a big genre. Do a video talking about that. Tag it right in that. That thing could really take off. There's a big pile of that stuff on YouTube that people are always looking at.
My little Hydro channel is 2 years old, and I got over 7K views last month's Creator Spotlight Show. Awesome. Didn't you hit 10K just last week? Or that was a gardening channel that you have? You guys have so many channels between the two of you there. Congrats, nevertheless.
Yes.
Yes, one day, Budget, we will meet up. And thank you to following us on Twitter. Sonny, is there a limit to how many people you can follow? Proportionate.
Yeah,
limit.
2,000 to start. And then after that, it grows up proportionally to as you grow.
Yep. It's me, Brian, and congratulations on hitting 500.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You have PTSD from my job. Should I talk about it or no? Well, I think you should talk with a professional about it. Definitely, I would suggest.
I didn't know if you meant for help or if just to discuss it for other people. And if it's to do it for like to just discuss it, like to get it as a video, just make sure that it doesn't affect you for your job in any way or anything. Not that there's anything you should be ashamed about or wrong. It's great when people do bring these things to the forefront. Just think about it, because there's nothing wrong with it. Lots of people do, and I think it's awesome. It's like a case by case scenario. If that's the case.
If you're okay with talking with it, then it's okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I think there's lots of people that can relate.
Yes.
So it's all the matter of how comfortable you feel to talk about it.
I worked inside Supermax prison, inside a prison. Oh, Hillbilly Pyro, do a series on these things. Tales from the Supermax or something like that. You don't have to name names. Talk about your experiences on there. Man, that thing could really blow up. You could be here, instead of worrying about your watch time, you could be here bragging to us you got all of a sudden 500,000 hours of watch time.
No, it's not a pity, Theoretical Pops, and you would you would be surprised how many people are actually looking for content, not for pity, but because they feel themselves like that, and they are alone. They feel that they're alone, that they are not understood, and oftentimes content like yours, for example, like that, would they make them feel more understood. It resonates with them more. They can see the hope, they can see inspiration in it. So it has nothing to do with pity whatsoever.
As long as you're genuine. I can't stress it enough. Like everything else, and especially on this one, is no different. Be genuine with your story. Be genuine with your feelings about it. Don't oversell it. Don't undersell it. Just be you, like you were talking to any friend about it. and people are gonna. There's people definitely that want to connect with stuff like that.
There are lots of people that are looking to connect with somebody in the similar situation, so they don't feel alone. And yeah, I think it's important.
It is.
That's why we have this platform.
I was loving Cardoso Media. He said I should stream myself watching you guys.
As long as it does include our content.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's against community guidelines.
That's a great way to get both channels taken down.
One.
Well, one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mary Boozer, thank you for all you're doing. Hard day at work, so off to bed. Thanks for doing this for everyone. Great channel. Thank you so very much, and I'm really glad you're enjoying it. And it's great to meet you once again. Hope to see you again really soon. Have a great night.
YouTube and Funko Pops have changed my life. Yeah, and it is so amazing how much we do complain about YouTube and lots of things that are not going the way it is. But really, this is amazing platform. We have been able to connect with so many amazing people all across the globe. A platform that lets us talk about things that we wouldn't be able to get messages far as if we wouldn't have this.
Definitely.
And yes, it definitely changes lives for sure. We forget that often. Thank you for a reminder.
Yeah, because Gator Bite was on Tyler comments. I like that. One thing I look for is a genuine comment. That type. People are looking for genuineness, guys, in anything you do here. And even if you wouldn't think it, but even a motorcycle racing around a track has to be genuine. It really does.
Yeah.
And that sounds stupid, but it's true. Write from what you feel. Shoot from what you feel. Edit from what you feel. And you're going to be original the whole way through. You're going to have a whole new take on something that nobody else has ever had. I know that's kind of a hard concept to grasp sometimes because it's so abstract. But everything has feeling. Think of the favorite song. Think of the favorite color. Think of all those things. You have an emotional attachment to them. Just put the same into your work as well. Oh, Dole Whip Dad, never worry, never worry. It's always great seeing you, and just anytime is a great time. What an awesome guy, too. I just got to give him a shout out. Dole Whip Dad is
That's right. And the Official EC YouTube channel, we are getting 40 centimeters of snow.
Yes, that's
How much
right.
are getting?
1.3 feet. In Xenia's book, that's somewhere between 1 and 7 feet. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Gross, really pretty. Crew for life. Well, thank you, and thank you for watching us.
That's cool.
Yes, no one can do you quite like you. That's right.
Yeah.
Push Studio knows. Yes, we do. Thank you.
And we do and if you watch, that's why I've been trying to push more, asking people to go back and take a look at our cinematic stuff that I've done. Because now that we've been doing live streams so much, and I don't do it on the channel anymore, just for customers, I want people to know when we're saying this, what I mean. Same as our Instagram with Xenia's work. Yeah, they've kind of fallen a bit by the wayside for our personal stuff because we do this now, and we're very happy with what's going on. But that's what I did. I've shot trains, and that's something I do a lot with my son. And there's this commuter train video I shot, and somebody, I forget who it was, wrote underneath of it, I love the way you can say something about and make any object say something. And that'll always go down as my favorite comment of all time because they get it. They get it. That was it is. Even if it's this train platform sitting there by itself, go down in the lower part by the tracks, down over a knoll, come up over it. Give it a character. Give it some feeling. Let people connect with that building. Train coming across, different angles, shooting from all that way. Build excitement, anticipation, show speed. Everything has a character. It's your job as the videographer and the editor to give it to let it have its voice.
Sonic Greenwich anymore on meetups? Imagine the crew Puša could get together. Yes, getting there. Looks like it's going to be after the summer, though. We thought it would be this side of the summer, and looks like it's going to be on the other side. But we'll keep you updated.
It's to get the place to do it and everything else and all that, and it just takes time to work out all the kinks. So.
Yes. Jason actually is mentioning one point that I wanted to talk about tomorrow. He said, I wish still king how and what to make a viral video a legal way. Well, guys, we have an answer for that tomorrow. We're going to be joined by Jonathan Creek. And guys, he has been called the viral video guy. Why? Because he has busted the science behind the viral videos. He has worked with top 200 companies in Australia. That's where he originally is from. He's an investigative journalist. He had done the research on how brain reacts to viral videos, and he knows how it happens. He actually creates stories for these top 200 companies to make them go viral, and he's going to be joining us tomorrow.
You guys, as YouTube creators, this is a must. Like, you're going to get information that would usually cost money to get, tons of books
That's
to read.
right.
That.
He's actually appearing in TEDx talk show just next week, so we're catching him right before that.
Yep.
And yes, he's going to be talking the secret recipe behind the viral videos. And what he does talk about is being you, and that's how it ties up to all what we just talked about. Being you is a big part of the ingredient in making the viral video.
You're definitely not going to... Well, you guys got to definitely catch this one. This is going to help you so much with your channel. It's unbelievable. This is a seminar. I kid you not.
7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. As always, on our interview spot. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait because so much information.
I just want to jump back for a moment. Sparking Eliza had brought up what we were talking a while ago and said we recently did a video of an abandoned train station and got asked to take it down or we would be fined. So people listening, always be careful when you are shooting. That is so important.
Yeah, well, trespassing, I mean, you gotta take, you have to have a permission. Oftentimes when people do abandon places, they do acquire permission from the owner.
Don't assume it as well. Even just try to find out. And that's a very good point. Thank you so much for bringing that up. It is the figured out brain algorithm. Very cool. That's that's right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He actually did his doctor, the thesis on that, and it went into this new thing that he knows how it works in the brain, how it reacts to different stimuli, and how to make it happen, how to recreate it, so to say. It is amazing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Budget Outdoors said he won't be able to make it because of his bloody night shift. No problem, man. Real work comes first. You got to earn those dollars. But definitely, yeah, I check out the rerun because it's going to be something to see.
Yeah, check out his website. I just put it in the chat so you can check out his credentials, and it's amazing, amazing.
The Creator Spotlight, we're always under the Blue Wrench group. It just kind of grew that way. The problem is when you're trespass and injure yourself on the property, then the owner can be sued. Yes, that's very true, bossy. That's very true.
But like I say, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.
And
always a risk.
Hillbilly Pyro said that he still has to wear. That's why he wears a mask, because he still gets lots of death threats from when he worked in the prison. Do those stories I was talking about, but do them blacked out. Draw even more intrigue into it. Play up on that. Don't even wear the mask. Do a blackout. Shout out shot. Two Family Homestead. Sorry if we missed you when you came in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you tonight. Guys, you have been absolutely awesome. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. We've covered all questions. I don't know if there's any last questions you guys got. Yeah, Jason, it's going to be awesome. Sumi's saying hi to Mike. Okay. I don't know why my screen just kind of flickered for a sec. Sorry about that. Bucktails Outdoors, how are you? Really great to see you. Really great to see you. And I'm glad you guys have all gotten some answers. I've been watching you guys chatting amongst each other as well, elaborating on topics, experiences, and all. That's what's so awesome about this, guys. Oh, thank you, Stacy. It's a lot of fun. It's we all have questions too. We're looking for all the time. Why not just discuss them in an open forum and see what everybody else has got? It's the only way to learn. We're all learning as we go, and there's a myth that once you hit a certain size, things just kind of roll. You always will be learning, and nothing's changed for us. We're just still the size of the head of a pin on YouTube. We have no disillusions about it. Nothing's changed for us at 6,000 that we didn't have when we were at 400. But we've learned some mistakes along the road, and you learn from your mistakes, and you also learn from your knowledge you've gained. And we're learning from you guys all the time. I mean, stuff we learn here, we're done. We're like, wow, I never knew that. Or we just say it right here and discuss it further. That's the cool part of all of it. I said this before, but Tech Talk Tuesday is my favorite day. Cardoso Media, mine as well. I love just doing this, 3 hours plus of really awesome advice today. Sticky Buds, that is so cool of you. I'm glad you guys do appreciate it. It is that place where the people that really are pushing their YouTube like to hang out, and that's why it's fun, because it's people that really are into it to build up their channel. And I like when you guys are growing and you're coming back and saying this worked, I tried this and that from you guys, or even better, I tried something that I found out here. What do you guys think? And we get to try it as well. Knowledge is worth its weight in gold here on YouTube, like anything else. The last 2 summers have been so bad for fires that our town is building fire guards around our town already, because apparently this is supposed to be the hottest, driest, budget outdoors survival. It is crazy what's going on. It really is. Hi Country Flyer, been awesome hanging out with you, Pucha Studios, and getting some much needed questions asked on the music copyright claim. Well, hey, you know, it's a very big topic for a lot of YouTubers. It's very important. It covers us all. On a Tuesday night ain't a bad place to be. Well, thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate that. And Syntax Error, thank you for another great Tech Talk Tuesday. Very informative and helpful. Well, thanks to all you guys. I mean, without you guys, no show. I can't stress that enough. Thank you so much, Izzy fam. How are you? Congratulations on 6,100 subscribers. I appreciate it. We're getting there one step at a time. We are trying to hit 10K by the end of March 29th, which will be our 1-year anniversary of live streaming on our channel. So I'm hoping you guys can all help us out and get as many people in here as possible, and that way you guys all get to meet new people. And you know what? If we can hit 10K and you guys grow a lot with it, that's exactly what we want. We want to do it as we do everything else here, a co-op event. We're all in together. And you guys will be surprised. We all start like going, like you guys, all your niches, and just like introducing more people, bringing them in. Everybody else has grown from them. You're meeting all theirs. They're meeting all yours. And big numbers can happen for a lot of people very quickly. Josie, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. You got your new computer? That's awesome. Thank you thank you. Congratulations to you. Well, thank you for getting a new computer for you. I guess I'll word that.
No buffering, so thank you.
Yes, there you go. Sorry, last comment I forgot to put. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Budget Outdoors. When I go on live, and the kids hear you, they jump over the watch. They have actually fell asleep watching Tech Talk. Thanks. Now we know what to expect. A lot of time to come.
Oh my God.
You're so very welcome for that. It is a great chat. Oh, bonsoir, mon ami, Sunny. À la prochaine, mon bon chum.
Dad Random, hello.
How are you? How are you? Yeah, Theatrical Pops, it's on your birthday. We're doing that. That's awesome. I love it. Hey, great, two great things to celebrate. So, life at home. I live in Australia, beautiful country. Definitely on our bucket list for sure. 1080p, not one buffer. Perfect, Sticky Buds. I love that. I love hearing that. Thank you, Easy Fam. We do appreciate it. We believe in you. I appreciate. That's really cool of you to say. I was ready to get off this line forever. I'm trying to think of the term he means for that. I was ready to get offline. Oh, I was ready to get offline forever. Oh.
New Canon camera being announced on Thursday, apparently. Interesting.
Really?
Oh, check it out. I'm more of a Sony. But definitely check it out, because it definitely shows how far they come in advancement.
And guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It really does help us out. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And Riley Finchfield Vlogs Finchfield. Wow, that's a long name. That's a very long name.
Early Kitten, how are you doing? Do we have an opinion on Article 13? Yes, we have done a video about it. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We have done Tuesday Tech Talk about it, and you can see it in our playlist. We will return back to it once it gets affirmed, if it does. Well, I think it's limits the way the creators can put their content out there, for sure. I do think that YouTube has decided to have a blanket solution to it, though. But we'll see when it comes there. As for now, it is talks yet, for YouTube at least. It definitely is going to impact everybody, and especially the advertising. So I think the advertising revenue is going to go down too, not just the availability for people to watch the videos. What do you think?
I agree. I agree on that part, and if I'm not a betting man, but I would put some money onto VPNs right now if I were you, because I have a feeling their sales are going to go through the roof, but that's not going to help advertisers too much because they won't be gearing to that area. We'll see, but yeah, it's bad for everybody. It's better if it just goes away, but it's not.
What happens if Article 13 gets affirmed? Syntax is asking.
Well, all of a sudden, things are going to have to be cleansed before they can go through servers and through the UK, through providers, and providers are just going to start blocking out stuff en masse. It's simple as that. There's no other way around it because they can't take them. They're not going to be willing to take the fall for it. So that cuts out a lot of content, a lot of content right off the bat, and that hurts everybody, not just people in the European Union. What happened?
Hi, Velocity Savage. Hello.
Hey,
Sam Alexi Ferry. Hello.
Yes, I was say too. Great to see you guys. Great to see you. We're just about bringing it to a close, guys. I was wondering tonight, did you have somewhere to send or?
No, just random.
I was wondering. I was thinking tonight again if it was all right because especially Talk Tuesday. I was wondering if I could ask you guys a favor. We did it the other night. I actually am trying to revigorate because we've been doing so many live streams. I was wondering if you guys could be so gracious instead of going to another live stream, if Xenia put the link in the list, if you could go and check out one or two of our past cinematic stuff. I want to get them revigorated, and I want you guys to kind of know us a bit better and kind of our roots, if that's all right with you guys, see what we do. And because we talk a lot about, especially on Tech Talk Tuesday, and all this advice and stuff. And just thought it'd be nice. And the other night, people seemed to really gravitate to it. So I thought that might be a great way to end it off. I might even do that now. Maybe that'll be for every Tech Talk Tuesday. And that'll be the one day of the week instead of a live stream. Can ask you guys if you can go check it out.
Which playlist?
It started from the Montreal one. She brought the 80s back to Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a playlist with that one into it, but from that video.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys can just be patient with us for a second. An example. This is one of my favorite videos that I ever made, and it's made with a lot of B-roll, and it's made with some leftover photos from a photo shoot Xenia did with my niece, actually, and it was a song in my head I had for about 6 months, and I love writing around a song when I'm doing my own personal stuff. I guess I always like doing music video type of shoots, and this one was just my it was kind of the music video that I always wanted to write, to edit, to create, and finally got a chance. So it's got a real 80s feel to it and stuff like that, and I shot a lot in Pulp Fiction, and we were talking today about making things interesting, because there's lots of shots you'll notice halfway through it of the highway. It's only a couple minutes long, like a lot of driving shots through Montreal. I used, like they did in Pulp Fiction, those kind of like timed in pans and stuff like that to give it more depth and more mood to it, because it's about somebody going like completely crazy. So hey, Sparky, you never apologize for that, ever. Anytime you get here, I'm happy to see you, my friend. Always such a pleasure. And Jamaica Girl 123, I have so much love to you, and thank you so much for the other day for shouting us out and all the kind words. It was so appreciated, and I took your advice. See, guys, we learned from you as well. And she said, well, we got to start pushing our merch more, not just at the beginning, and we actually did it tonight, so I really owe you a lot for that. So thank you so much. There, guys, there's the link for it, our cinematic collection. If you guys, instead of a live stream tonight, if you can go check out one or two of our videos, they're not very long, most of them, and just let me know what you think. If you can leave a comment, and we're all creators, and that's part of my favorite part I've done on here is those. So Thank you very much for everything tonight. You guys have been nothing short of astonishing as always. Oh, City Girl Country Heart, how are you? Oh my God, we're just closing the doors. But I'm glad I got to say hi to you. It's always nice to see you. You guys are so awesome. So many lovely people that we've gotten to meet over YouTube. I mean, how amazing is that? Talk about rich people that we are from the connections and the friends we've made here. So guys, instead of a live stream, that's a link to our playlist, and one of my favorite videos that I ever made is there. Hope you can check it out. Hope you can leave a like here. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, you want to learn how to make viral videos. The man that they say is the go-to guy for viral videos on the planet. And we'll be talking at TED Talks, what, in a week?
Yes.
Will be joining us. You do not want to miss this, guys. This is stuff that people pay a lot of money to catch, and you're going to get it for free tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. Thank you so much for coming. So much love to each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys in less than 24 hours. Get ready to bring your YouTube caps because there's going to be a lot to take in. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Thank you so much. Love yous. Cheers and keep creating.